King. Sir King. Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully, y'all can hear me okay. I'm trying out these new headphones. Hopefully, they're working. So, if y'all can hear me, good. So let me acknowledge everybody that's here because y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all have chosen to be here. So I'm truly grateful and appreciative for that. In case you didn't know, in case you stumbled on this live, this is a town hall meeting. Okay, this is a town hall meeting regarding Jwilson. Hold on, let me put that town hall meeting. Town hall meeting. Jwilson. Okay, so ain't nobody lost. There be a lot of lost folks around here. Okay, so let me put that up there. Here we go. Damn. All right. Add banner. Bam. Town hall meeting, Jwilson. All right. So let me get back to greeting the people because y'all can be anywhere but you're here. What's up, Sky Church? Thank you for being here. What's up, lovely one? Cheryl, Spoiler Barnett. How you doing? Gemini 75. Appreciate you. T-Max says, woo, you can't wait. So the moment has arrived. Detach myself. Thank you. One of my greatest moderators in the world. Oh, Lord. Nothing but trouble. Ken Ugly Bay. All right. Let's see who else is in the house. Rocking Bobette with their legs up. Bourbon Assassin says, I am a victim of Jwilson. Yeah. This is Servant Jwilson. We'll see. All right. Let's see. Once again, thank you to my wonderful moderators. Lexi said they can't wait. Lee Brand New, greetings everyone. Watanya Jones, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Just read my book. How you doing? Good to see you. Ness ABCDEFG, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a wonderful moderator as well. Your pleasure. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being a wonderful moderator. Jwilson Mortgage, you a victim too? Yeah, he put you in the back instead of the front. Oh, what's up, Bush baby? Bush Baby is present. Thank you for being here. What's up, Soulful Renee? Long time no see. She is a member for 10 months. Thank you for joining our membership. You know, you treat like royalty over here, Soulful. So thank you for being back for 10 months. JLC87 Productions, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Bernice, what's up, Bernice? How you doing? Good to see you. Lee Brand New, how you doing? Good to see you, Lee Brand New. I know you acted brand new. Thank you for the sound check, the text. I appreciate you for that. What's up, C-Mac TV? How you doing with your messy ass? Finity, what's going on, girl? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Oh, Lord, look who decided to drop down. Rodney. Rodney, can y'all hear me? Anybody want to hit the link? What's up, Rodney? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right. So let's jump into it real quick. The reason why I'm doing this is because I've only done 2 lives. Oh, child, they blessing me already. Thank you, Soulful. You know, anytime you contribute to the program financially or whatever, we do it. We definitely praise you and shout you out. So thank you so much, Soulful. I appreciate the contribution and gesture. Thank you. I also got to say thank you to Christopher W. He sent something via way to Cash App, so thank you so much, Christopher W. All right, I see somebody say hello to Black Strawberry Apple. Thank you, Black Strawberry Apple. And what's up, Soul Sister? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you once again to Soulful Renee. I appreciate you. You've been a long time supporter of Avatar Nation, so we definitely appreciate you. And what's up, Ebony Diamond? All right, like I said, I'm like a Chris Brown concert. We start on time. Okay, yeah, he's still with us. He just be lurking around in the air like a ghost. All right, all right. Let's get into it. So, pretty much why I did this is because obviously I feel like one should not play with God. And as I was doing my research, it's kind of crazy. Like I actually did my research. I went from videos long time ago to videos to this day. And Jwilson seems as if instead of evolving, he's devolving. For real, for real. And I'm gonna play y'all now. Listen, I gotta adhere to the YouTube guidelines. I'm not exempt from those guidelines. But hopefully the way in which I convey, y'all understand. So this when I went back to do my research, hold on, give me 1 second, Jwilson's Morgan. I'm gonna drop the link. Just give me 6 minutes. 6 minutes. As I was doing my research, this man was talking about the church. And I'll play you this clip. This man talked so bad about the church. He talked about he's just gonna hear it and you can be like, yo, this man went from scamming on merchandise and exploiting merchandise and things to now exploiting people and talking bad about people. All right. So I'm gonna play you this clip and you're gonna be like, damn, what did this man say? Now measure this man got 7. Now, if you believe this bad about the church, why are you getting 8 degrees of ministry? And in this clip, you're gonna see that Jwilson pretty much tell on himself because why would you be in something that you feel so bad about? So hold on, y'all. Let me get this clip real quick. Obviously, I gotta adhere to YouTube guidelines, so I won't be showing nobody face. I don't play those kind of games. You're gonna have to hear it from an audio perspective, okay? Hold on 1 second. Because I have to go to hold on. Ooh, Lord. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. Listen to this, y'all. This is very telling.
Right. Let me give you a good example. I don't trust church people. I would rather go to somebody who is atheist when it comes to doing business than church folk because they're always trying to pimp Jesus on something. And I'm just saying, that's from my experience. When people start saying, oh, I'm blessed and highly favored and talking that churchanese, that Christianese, it turns me off because I've seen it over and over and over again where they do some pitiful stuff. Now, spiritual people, one thing, but church folk, that's a whole nother ball of wax. And so I would rather have somebody to be real, but I'm not saying that.
See, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me to say you rather deal with people who are not a God than the people who are of a church who surround themselves and promoting the ways of God. Let me play that one more time so that sinks in y'all head. That's deep. That's deep, y'all.
Let me give you a good example. I don't trust church people. I would rather go to somebody who is atheist when it comes to doing business than church folk because they're always trying to pimp Jesus on something.
No. Take a minute. He said pimp Jesus. Now I'm gonna show you a way in a minute how he pimped Jesus. Now let's continue.
And that's from my experience. When people start saying, "Oh, I'm blessed and highly favored," and talking that churchanese, that Christianese, it turns me off because I've seen it over and over and over again.
I bet you have. And this is one way in which he tried to pimp Jesus. Okay, he pimped Jesus with a damn prayer cloth. Okay, now let me show you this prayer cloth that he tried to pimp people out and get money from that he never ever touched. He never touched this. This was a prayer cloth that he had the nerve to charge people for. Now, people thought that this man was going to pray over this cloth. They thought he was going to pray over this cloth. But what? He took their money, had it shipped to Vivian, UPS shipped it to Vivian, Vivian shipped it out to the people. Now, one time did Jwilson pray on this prayer cloth. What does it say? Dr. Jwilson do Jesus. Dr. Jwilson do Jesus. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Okay. Now I know there's people waiting for me to get onto this link. Okay. But I gotta play something that happened. Now we're gonna get into the victims of Jwilson. So he went from taking advantage of people's pockets books from the pamphlet, the college trap, to now the prayer clause. With this day and age, she should call them the booty doo-doo clause. Now to taking advantage of people from disrespecting them and exploiting them and all that. Now, I had something else I wanted to play, but I'm gonna skip it in the sake of time because I want to be respectful to all the victims that came here. But there is something that I have to play that none of us should ever allow a pastor to get away with. Okay, should never ever allow a pastor to get away with. Okay, so let me get to that real quick because I felt that was absolutely terrible. Okay, hold on one second. Let me get to that video now. Ooh, child. Let me get to that video. Okay. Here we go. Hold on one second. Hold on. This is horrific. This is horrific because now he's making fun of a victim that's of domestic violence and incorporating their child at the same damn time. Let me take down this doodle cloth, okay? Because that ain't no prayer cloth. That ain't no. I'm sorry, I can't get down with that being a prayer cloth. Okay, hold on one second. I said, give me 1 second. I gotta play this for the people because this involves the victim Ness. This involves the victim Ness. So hold on, y'all. 1 second. Let's listen to this. Here we go, y'all. And I gotta stop it and start it and stop it and start it because you know why. Here we go.
Able to live with you now?
Listen to this, y'all.
Okay, you're an executive now.
Listen to this. Terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, it's always DV. Okay, are you with a man now?
See, so he said, "Oh, it's always DV. Are you with the man now?" Shameful, shameful, trying to rub it all up in Ness's face that she was a victim of domestic violence, and then go throw it in her face that she decided to change who she having sexual relations with. That's a shame. Because, oh Lord,
are you in that DV situation still?
Shame.
Child, you didn't want that son in the first place. You would have had him.
Oh, so now he's saying that Ness did not want her son at all. And if she wanted him, her son, then she would have had him. Wow. This is a man of 8 degrees of ministry harming this lady and talking about her child. Wow.
I'm telling people, they always got all of this stuff to say. Child, until she get that baby back, she ain't win nothing. She ain't win nothing.
Wow, he's got to bring in an innocent child to go low with Ness. He got to bring in an innocent child to go low with Ness. Shameful, shameful, shameful.
She ain't win nothing. Get your baby back.
Ooh.
The school is starting.
Ooh.
Are you flying down to give him his school supplies?
Shameful, because see, now he's going after that. As we all know, class is starting. Now he going digging deep into Ness, saying, "Oh, is she gonna be there on his first day?" All that shameful. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Crazy, insane that he would go. He don't even have a child to even relate. He only got a dog that he don't even want to take to doggy daycare. Crazy.
Or you just gonna send the cash app to your brother?
Ooh. Oh wow.
So the brother adopted him. That's probably the best thing for him because she's still not qualified or fit to be a mother.
Wow. So you who don't have a vagina, no ovaries, go sit up here and tell her what qualifies as a parent, Jwilson. Yet you are supposed to be religious and of the cloth and 8 degrees of ministry. Telling a woman what is qualified as being a parent, but you yourself say you don't want a child or children because you're selfish. Unbelievable. 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 Wow.
See, I don't have to come up here with a lie roast. Bitch, you was putting labels on jelly jars, huh?
Ooh, just called her a bitch and a hoe in a matter of 3 seconds. Now he's going into her having to put jelly jars to try to, because she put herself on a better path. That is a shame. Call her a bitch and a hoe. What pastor do we know? He is outright victimizing this woman's child, her sexuality, then also her self-respect by calling her a bitch and a hoe. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to drop the link.
We heard that man told you to get up out that room and go walk. We heard that. We saw that. We saw your drunk ass, and you couldn't even finish your Halloween gig because you was too drunk. Oh, we saw that.
So sad. So sad. So sad. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to be mindful of the people who are here. I'm going to be mindful of the victims of Jwilson. I'm going to drop the link. Anyone is welcome to hit the link. Please, just, I ask you, you don't have to agree with our viewpoints. Just please be respectful. If you want to defend Jwilson, you're more to, willing to do that. I'm not going to sit up there and put a kibosh to that. But we need to highlight how the tone or the message of this man exploiting people and victimizing people has to stop. Enough is enough. Okay? Enough is enough. All right. What's up? While we waiting for people to hit the link, what's up? Hey now, how you doing? Y'all said it. What's up? Honey Love, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Stank Shaker, Jay was Lord. What's up, nobody? How you doing? Good to see you. Davna, what's going on, Davna? Long as he's saying those things out of pure, because I guess he lost the roast. He lost the roast, Davna, and that's why he's saying those things. That's insane. Retta, what's up, Retta? How you doing? Good to see you. Jexy300 says, and he literally got on a separate video saying he doesn't use the B word. I wonder if Jwilson has a case of amnesia, to be honest. Just Andrea, what's up, girl? Long time no see. How you doing? Jwilson Morgan say Jwilson is a disgrace. Uncle Dimples and old Dimples. I ain't bothered. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Brian, what's up, Brian? To meet. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. What's up, Marvelous Me? How you doing? Good to see you. Lovely One says Ness's family is taking good care of her son so she can get herself together. Right. At least she got family to help her out. What's up, Brooke Valentine University? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Female Facts says hello to Honey Love. All right, let me see. What's up, Female Facts? Yes, Rodney, I know you're shocked and ashamed, but anyway, Jay Dunn West lie on you. Oh, I don't know. We're bringing that drum over here. Egyptian Goddess, what's going on? And Morgan, how you doing? What's up, the Queen Bee for you reacts? Thank you for being here. Cynthia Lewis says, "Oh my, what's up, Jay Dunn? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here." Let's see, CT. Some thought nobody would attend. I appreciate you coming through, CT. Now, for the victims of Jwilson, we got this live for y'all. So feel free to hit the link and tell us what you think, how you've been victimized by the situation. I do see some victims who've been a victim of his and still are to this day. So feel free what you would like for him to stop doing to y'all. Larry H. Let me see what else y'all got going on. Okay. All right. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay. What's up? Hey now. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. What's up, CC? How you doing? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Bush Baby says the child being raised in his village is what's missing in today's society. That's true. That's true. I agree with that. I think there's not a lot of men raising these boys to become men. What's up, Mommy Popo? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, let me see. What y'all saying? Let me just keep going through. What's up, Miss LA? What's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. Tay Bay forever. Lady Steph, what's going on? Jay Dunn says, Jwilson, I'm waiting for Jwilson to lie though, child. If I would, I'd provide enough clips of what he's saying about you. Oh, we got a victim of, or maybe a supporter of Jwilson. Okay, this person's often praised by Jwilson and he finds this person funny, but let's see what they truly think. What's up, Bertha May? How you doing?
Hey,
Hey, what's going
drop,
on?
and roll.
I saw you were rolling that restaurant today.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, let me tell you something. Hey,
Mm,
how y'all doing? Hey, how my partners, Honey Buster. Let me tell you something. I'm a victim of Jwilson.
really?
Because he always smacking and crunching and
Ooh,
eating and carrying
ooh,
on in my ear. Let me tell you
ooh,
something. That is not ladylike. He is
mm.
not acting like a lady or a gentleman. All that old smacking and crunching and he think it's cute. But that I'm a victim of that bullshit. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
get up and turn the station when he come on without ooh, especially with his sing too. I'm a victim of him singing. He be oh Lord,
Mm,
yeah, Jesus
mm.
loves me, but the Bible tells me I be click. Okay. Now you were just
Hi.
talking
Hey,
about
Sir King.
some. Oh
Hello,
Lord,
Jada.
not her. Jesus, let me run. Oh Lord, not her. Good Jesus. I'm a victim of J Dunn too. Let me tell you how I'm a victim of J
And
Dunn
Face
too.
Yaya is a victim of you. Face
I'm gonna
Yaya is
get
a
her.
victim of
Now J
you.
Dunn, let me tell you
A
this.
victim
Stop
of
putting
you.
pressure on me. J Dunn,
Oh Lord.
stop
Face
putting
Yaya
pressure
is
on
an
me.
entire victim of you. I remember the
Oh
day that you
God.
victimized Face
Oh my
Yaya.
God. Why is J Dunn
Ooh.
up here harass? J Dunn, you ain't got nobody harass. Look in
You.
your Rolodex.
I'm here for you. For you.
How you
Because you
gonna come
victimized
all the
Face
way up
Yaya.
here for me? I'm up here. I'm up here for somebody else. You can't go on your Rolodex in your Rolodex and find somebody else.
I said I'm here for you. Now go ahead with your sob story and I'm going to talk about how you victimized Face.
But
I,
this is
this ain't about me, J Duck. See, J None, there you go. I always
what's
making
up,
stuff
Ness?
about you now. You always making stuff about you, J Dunn. Now this
All right,
ain't about you.
Jada, we gotta stay on point. We
I
talking about
gotta
Jay
go. I
Wilson.
mean,
No,
I
no,
mean,
hold
you
on.
can
But I
run me out.
can't make it about me if I'm talking about her victimizing Faith. If
But
I'm
Jada,
saying that she victimized Faith, then how she gonna say I made it about me?
but
I
Faye
ain't
said,
make it about me.
girl, why you yelling like that? Oh, child.
No, because this is how people lie right up in y'all faces. Now you heard me. You heard me confront her about how she victimized Faith, and she said I was making it about me.
But
And a
if
lot
that,
of y'all that don't listen will believe that. I
but
ain't make
just
nothing about me.
okay. My next one will be about Face Yaya. How Face Yaya been victimized by Bertha May. My next special will be Bertha May Jackson. Okay,
Well,
okay,
I just saw her up on a high horse up here. To be honest, King. But I had planned to click the link in my own time.
okay. So
Yeah,
is
I
this
don't
your
want to
thing?
be re-traumatized.
Okay, all right.
Where Bertha May go? She left?
She left. You drove her off like you wanted to.
Oh, well, I just had to point the mirror to her face. But Sir King,
Okay,
I'm gonna be right here listening, okay?
okay,
I'll be right back.
okay.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye. Ooh, child, child.
Ooh, child.
Well, it says 1,300 people in the chat. 1,300 people in the live. Thank y'all to all 1,300, child. I guess that's a new record, huh? Oh, I don't know, child. But thank y'all. Nestle Mess, if you want to hit the link, feel free to do so. Any other victims that like a Nestle Mess, I was playing something that he played that he said about you that was so despicable, even because he don't have the ability to, have a child or be a parent. I mean, he thinks leaving Lyric in the house, whining and crying. And there was somebody that left a community wall comment and said that Lyric was out there whining to poop, and to use the bathroom, but he just wanted to focus on attention. So therefore, Lyric had to, stay holding his waist until Jay Wilson felt like getting offline, and that was sad. If that's true, that's sad to hear that. So, yeah, you're right, Lexi. I have to see. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I mean, why lie? Nesto Ness, what you say, Ness? Give me a little bit. I'll be okay. So Nesto Ness, one of Jay Wilson's victims, will be coming up. What's up, Max Boogie? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Um, Uncle Dimple. Sorry. Oh Lord, I don't know. Dimple's impersonator says yes, it was horrible. It was all about. Oh wow, that's crazy. See, he's not even fit to be a parent. He can't even parent a dog. You know, and child, I'm not gonna talk about that. What's up, Kwani? How you doing? It's no time no see. How you doing? I hope you're doing well for real, for real, for real, for real. I hope you're doing well. Nah, sassy tassy, sassy trashy. I'm not buying no views. Nope. I ain't buying no views. Maybe promotion worked. I don't know. Whoever shared me out, I appreciate you. I did reach out to T.S. Madison and tagged her in it. Maybe she sent her people over here. I don't know. I don't know. Honest Row. Somebody said, "Hey, Honest Row." I don't know if he in here. What's up, Reed? What's up, girl? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing out my live. Appreciate you too, Reed. Reed has been a victim of Jwilson and everything. Talk about all her aesthetics and all that. That's crazy to me. That he not a woman, but want to do that to women. So yeah, I did reach out to T.S. Madison. I sure did. Y'all talking about OGs and this and that. And she even hit Jay Wilson's platform and said, we got to stop. And, since I want to continue her warning, telling him to stop. So that's real Dimples. Don't Circuit, don't play with her. No, that's not real Dimples. Uncle Dimples is not real Dimples. What's up, the noble gentleman? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a moderator. That's not the real Dimples. Uncle Dimples is not Dimples. Child, don't play with me like that. I thought, what was this? Child, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so feel free to hit the link and tell what you think. I'm gonna play something else where Jwilson sits up there and says he's going to intentionally interject himself into people's lives. I mean, or commentary because they put it on YouTube, even though it has nothing to do with them. So hold on, let me see if I can get that clip real quick. Child, ooh, Lord have mercy. Let's see, 1 second. Oh, in case y'all coming in, this is what Jwilson feels about the church. Cause we got a lot of people who just showed up late. So I'm gonna play it one more time. Here we go.
Hey, let me give you a good example. I don't trust church people. I would rather go to somebody who is atheist when it comes to doing business than church folk because they're always trying to pimp Jesus on something. And I'm just saying, that's from my experience. When people start saying, oh, I'm blessed and highly favored and solving that churchanese, that Christianese, it turns me off because I've seen it over and over and over again where they do some pitiful stuff. Now, spiritual people, one thing, but church folk, that's a whole nother ball of wax. And so I would rather have somebody to be real. But I'm not saying that Gina would do that, but let's not think that people aren't capable. So yeah, so that's crazy. He's sitting up saying if you blessed and highly favored, then you pretty much a con artist. That's insane for that man to sit up there and say that. So I think all of what he's saying, he doing to this day. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Unbelievable. And then we got this word. So let me look at this. Okay, Reed, feel free to hit the link and play it, or feel free to send it to me on IG if we connected like that. What's the other clip I want to play real quick? Oh, okay, here we go. Hold on, y'all. Now this is crazy. Listen to this, y'all. This is so crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hold on. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And I'm like, wow. But it explains a lot, y'all. It absolutely explains a lot. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Listen to this. But if you keep on doing the thing that I'm gonna come right on and make some money. What? Right off of your back. You pay out right. And guess what? You don't even have to click my link. I'm still gonna make. So pretty much he's saying his sound is terrible, but pretty much what he's saying in this clip is that if you put something on YouTube, then he gonna make money off of it. Even if you're trying to use this as an application to maybe relieve your stress, he gonna make money off of it. Uh-oh. Hello.
Hi, Sir King. I came back. How you doing?
Yes. Finding yourself.
I'm doing swell. I really did have to get Bertha May on down up off of here, but I will start it off because it seems like nobody serious is trying to start it off. Because I don't see how Bertha May could be a victim of Jwilson when she just became a content creator 6 months ago. She was up here trolling anyway.
Okay, so how has Jay Dunn been a victim of Jwilson?
Well, thank you. So the reason why I was a victim of Jwilson because after I met everybody here in Atlanta in March of 2020, in May of 2020, Jay Wilson's brother died. And I was talking to him on the phone about his brother.
Wait.
Um,
You talking to Jay Wilson about his brother? I'm sorry, I must have
yeah,
missed that.
yes, because I had just
What?
met him in real life, in person. Yes,
Oh yeah, okay. Go ahead.
yeah. So
Mhm.
his brother died. I'm not sure if it was from COVID or for what, because I mean, if you've been following him, then you know that that happened in real life. And I kept in touch with him a lot. But then I realized that he was turning on me on here, but then he would talk to me about his brother passing away. Me and him would connect about Mother's Day, his mama's birthday, because his mama done passed away. All of these things, these personal things. And I had private conversations with Jay Wilson about it. And that was for what was going on with him because I ain't have no brother that died. He had a brother that died. But either way,
Mhm.
I noticed that he would get here on the internet and act crazy towards me. And I asked him a few times, probably, I'm like, well, Jay Wilson, I said, why in the hell you doing all this up on the line when you know damn well this ain't how it really is? He said that it was about his coin.
Mm.
So, okay, it's about your coin. The reason why people see that me and Jay Wilson done parted ways and I put his number out there,
Oh Lord.
um, well, but that's the reason why, because I had already had a personal, I wouldn't even call it a friendship. It's just being compassionate. I mean, hell, during the pandemic, everybody was down left and right. So it was me being compassionate. But he took my compassion as a weakness. Then he started trying to drag me and stuff all up on his channel, talking about it. Yeah, I called him. Yes, I did call you, but did you tell him why? Jay Wilson would come on here and draw big about the fact that somebody done died or this classmate died and all this kind of stuff. And because I had his personal phone number, I would text him or I would call him and be like, are you okay? Because I already knew his brother had died. So it be things like that behind the scenes that people don't know about. But then he come out here and he act crazy to somebody. When if I was an evil ass motherfucker, I wouldn't have cared about you or what you was going through at all. So that's how I was a victim of Jay Wilson.
Because he wasn't receptive to. I guess he's being two-faced.
Two fact exactly. Cause I don't care about no receptive. He was very receptive. The man almost cried after the brother died. It's about the two face.
So how would you have liked him to act towards you?
Well, now I met his energy. I had to come to a times where I just started meeting his energy. So now I treat him like anybody else on YouTube, and that's why he get what I give him.
Mm, got you. So do you think he's dealt with you in the right way by banning you from his platform?
No, it's not even about his platform of me being banned from off of there. We were talking about him being a man of the cloth. I thought that's how you opened it up. I
Mm-hmm.
listened to you open it up, and you
Mm-hmm.
talk about how he was saying XYZ about other people.
Mm-hmm.
But also up in the Bible, do unto others as you wish for them to do unto you.
Mm-hmm.
And during his time of need, I was being nice to him.
Right, but
Period.
the Bible also says vengeance is the Lord. Vengeance is the Lord, right? Says the Lord. Excuse me. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord, right? So why you didn't wait for the Lord to handle it?
Because the Bible also says an eye for an eye.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Are
but
we
that's
gonna go biblical? Are we gonna go
because,
biblical?
but that quote doesn't say who was doing the eye for the eye.
I'm saying that I'm gonna do an eye for an eye because I said I was being very gentle with him because I knew what he was going through personally. But he wanted to come out here and be harsh to me. So an eye for an eye.
Come closer. I'm not attacking no victim. I think Jay Dunn has been a victim in her own right. Why don't you hit the link? Come closer. Come closer to me and come talk. Okay, and tell us about your victimhood. Okay. So yeah. So I see that you got. So I guess y'all equal then, right? Y'all, equal.
Well, I mean, it's not about being equal. I thought you just wanted victims to talk up.
Well, I mean, I do, but we also gonna be rational. We also gonna talk about the situation and where it is today. So
Oh, so today it's just what it is. I understand that Jay Wilson is just here for some money. Um, and I'm okay with that because at this particular point, I have developed that same mindset. Again, an eye for an eye. I match his energy.
got you. I understand. I understand. I
But
understand.
because people said that I had ran Bertha May off, I went on ahead and came up here and be the first person to tell my victim story. And this is a real life story. Ask Jay Wilson if his brother died in 2020. Ask him.
Jay Wilson, you're being very passive aggressive. Okay.
Who, me?
Yeah, because you're talking about the death of someone, even though this is about a town hall about Jay Wilson. I'm sure that's a sore spot of his, and you wouldn't want someone talking about a death that you
How
suffered,
am I
right?
being passive aggressive by saying ask him about it? That's not passive aggressive at
No, it's not
all.
about it's not about asking about it. It's about the topic of death of his brother that you knew that was very triggering for him.
Well, but I'm
You know,
saying that I was being there for him during that time.
no, I
Now, if you're
understand
gonna
that.
call a town hall for the victims, you can't tell us what's right and what's wrong about how we felt victimized.
I know I understand that, but it's just a matter in which that is that's just sad. I mean, just the sad death is sad either way. You know, so
Well, everybody was experiencing death in 2020. He wasn't
right.
the only one.
You're right. Mhm. You're right, J Dub. I'm just saying I can't have my point of view, J Dub.
You
Right?
can have your point of view, but I'm just saying. I mean, nobody else was clicking the link to come up here, so I came
You're
up
right.
here to tell
You're
you, and you interrogate me like the
I'm
fuck
not.
is this a tell? You did
Yes.
interrogate.
Interrogation is asking questions. I'm not being a hostile interrogator, J Dunn. I'm asking questions about what occurred. That's all.
You went to quoting the Bible until I had to quote you the Bible verse. But it's
Well,
okay, Sir King.
here's somebody that can sing us a Bible verse right on time. Hello, Ness. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, child. I'm hanging in there.
Yeah, I love this. I like this idea that you came up with. I think it was a dope idea. So I wanted to give my 2 cents as well.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'm sure the YouTube community appreciate that as well. Because like I played that audio, and I just thought it was kind of despicable. I think I already expressed that. So yeah,
Yeah. Can I go?
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, it is very despicable, but at the end of the day, Jay Wilson, once he dies, that's the end of his lineage. There will be no more sissies, no more well, there's gonna always be fake pastors, but there will be no more homosexual pastors on or in the beef sector that can continue his line of bullshit. So, he can talk about my son all he wants. At the end of the day, my son will have children, and his children will have children, and those children will have children. So we're going to continue. And that's something that he can't stop. So I met Jay Wilson about 5, 6 years ago. The first time that I met him, I guess my first situation with him was when I was a member of his channel. And while he was live, I told him that I was going to send him a super chat. And so when I went to get my purse, I realized I left my wallet at work. So that day, I never gave him the super chat. So then the following day, when he goes live, I, then attempted to speak to him in the chat. He completely ignored me. And I thought maybe I was tripping. I continued typing the chat. He continued to ignore me. And it dawned on me like, wow, this rat bastard is treating me like this because of the damn super chat. And it's like, dude, I told you I was going to give it to you the next day, but apparently he wasn't satisfied with that. And that was when he was really in his sissy mode. So, that's when he blocked me. And then I created the whole Craig thing and was prank calling him and all that other crap. So fast forward to today, he's fake. I do remember having conversations with him on private StreamYard, and he would tell me how much he dislikes Treasure Lane. And I tell this story all
Oh,
the time, but I'm going to keep telling it.
mm.
He told me how much he doesn't like Treasure Lane. He was actually, pushing me to drag him. He was pushing me to drag him and wanted me to drag him. And when I bring that up today, he acts like he has no idea what I'm talking about, but he fucking knows. He fucking knows what I'm talking about. And even though him and Treasure try to act like they don't believe me, I know that they do. They know that I'm not lying. So, that there's that. Fast forward to this morning. This is how pathetic Jay Wilson is.
Mm.
So, what's her name? Vivian has been his slave for about a good 6, 7 years now. I mean, she has been working on his plantation without pay. She has been his slave day in and day out, doing countless work activities for him, doing all the work while he takes all the money. Today he goes live and he's dropping, mind you, Vivian has yet to even come into the chat. Vivian is not even, I didn't see Vivian. He's over there dropping Vivian's cash app that nobody asked for, telling everybody it's Vivian's birthday, tell Vivian happy birthday, only for Catherine Powell to drop down in his chat and remind him that her birthday is next week. So this man he doesn't even regard, but then again, Vivian is just as pathetic as he is because, I mean, what are we talking about? She puts herself out there to be used. So it is what it is. But he didn't even remember her birthday. Catherine had to remind him. And after all these years of her
Oh,
slaving away, going to a cruise, this, that, and the other, you trying to tell me you can't even remember her birthday? That was pathetic.
damn. So how Catherine Powell know her birthday more?
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. Exactly. So, that, I mean, at the end of the day, he doesn't care about anybody, which is fine. It's not a requirement for you to actually care, but he has a lot of supporters that I don't know if they're blind, deaf, dumb, or all three, but these women are pathetic. He sat on his platform and literally told them, once the money stops, so does he. Basically just told him straight up, they're not enough to keep him coming. Once, if the AdSense stops, he's gonna stop coming live. That's what he told his people, and they sat there and ate it right up. So it just is what it is at this point.
But I got a question for you.
Sir
So
King,
he
I'd like to chime in real quick about the birthday. Just let me know when.
okay? Give me 1 second. So Ness, he calls you a bitch and a hoe in a span of 2 seconds. What do you think has caused this? I guess increased usage of profanity in his broadcasts.
uh, Honestly, I think he got an axe to grind. One thing about him, he prides himself in not caring. I just come out here, make my money, put and look at how pathetic the man is. He is so old school and so pathetic. He's supposed to be all about his money, right? But he doesn't even know to pre-monetize the video before going live. This nigga still goes live without pre-monetizing the video and then has to sit there after the live stream and put commercials in like it's the olden days. Like he doesn't even know he could be making the money while he's live, but let his dumbass tell it. He waits until the live ends to put his commercials in because he's too stupid to do it beforehand. The nigga doesn't even know how to pin a link for God's sake. So, I mean, child.
Okay. let me give you a breather. What you have to say, Jay Dunn?
So as far as the birthdays go, um, Heidi. Now, I met Jay Wilson in person out here in Atlanta. I would have met Heidi, but Heidi was pissed the fuck off at the show with Sean there, and Heidi refused to come back when I was there at the house. Heidi, he forgot Heidi's birthday for several years at a time, but anytime he came to Atlanta, he wanted to hang out with Heidi and her husband so that he could get comp. Now, one time he was coming out here to hang out with Heidi, and Heidi had let me know, Jay Dunn, Jay Wilson is coming. Are you available? She gave me the whole itinerary. At this particular time, I was falling out with Jay Wilson because he was being two faced with how he is on the phone versus how he is on here. And so I was like, well, Heidi, I said, I don't know. Well, Jay Wilson gave Heidi an ultimatum. He said that if I come, then he not showing up. So I didn't go. I could have been there, but I didn't go. And Jwilson basically hung out with Heidi and her white husband and did all this stuff with them time after time, even though Heidi wanted me to show up, but he didn't want me to show up. Only for Heidi to go live this year and cuss him clean the fuck out and be on live for like 11 hours about the fact that he forgot her birthday for the umpteenth year. I know damn well, just like I was checking on him when his brother died and for all the stuff that done happened up in his life, I'm sure Heidi was doing that as well. Otherwise, why are you even meeting with her in person with her and her husband? But he does. He only care about himself. And that's why Heidi went live and talked crazy about his ass. Everybody know about that. It's factual.
Did you manage to get in touch with Heidi at all, Sir King? Because she would have been really great for this.
You said, was I able to get in touch with her?
Yeah,
No,
Heidi would have been.
I tagged her, but she's
Okay.
over there cooking something over there on the live stream. I was like, this is not a time to interrupt because I didn't want to burn down her house. But yeah, I know that. Yeah, but that was weird. Why she was irate about that, but I can understand. I guess
Well,
just
my thing is, here's the thing. Like, in this beef sector, right, we have a lot of people that have been through a lot of shit, right? So, when you have somebody that's presenting himself as a pastor or a man of the cloth or somebody who is like because Jesus was amongst the prostitutes, the thieves. Jesus never acted like he was better than. He had put himself amongst some of the worst people. Those are the people that he held closest to him. So when you have somebody like Jwilson who comes on this platform trying to present himself as this a Christian man, and he works for the church and all this other crap, and then only for you to turn around and see that he is just as bad, if not worse, than the rest of us, it could be disappointing to some people. So it's like, I know in my case, Jwilson was somebody who I actually admired. I liked him. I liked the fact that he was, at least I thought he was religious. I liked the fact that he was funny, and he put a little twist or spin into his commentary. But then when you realize that everybody is disposable, like he doesn't give a fuck about anybody, and that even includes Vivian. You know what I mean? I honestly
mhm.
feel like when it comes to Vivian, it's just saving face, right? Like you can tell, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. Vivian strikes me as somebody who, if Jwilson would have gave her the time of day, she would absolutely take him, dick sucking, loose booty and all. None of that shit would stop her. So, I honestly feel like he would dispose of Vivian if she didn't do his bidding. But Vivian is there to do whatever it is that he wants, whenever he wants. So that's the only reason why he basically keeps her around. So I don't know. He's just overall a disappointment. He's just a disappointment, and you have to like him from a distance to not be affected. Because if you start to click his link, have conversation with him, enjoy the banter, and you think it, and you're being genuine, at some point you'll find out that that's not the case with him. You are disposable. He does not care about you. So, I could see why, like Heidi would feel the way she's feeling about him.
But do you think that's because of him being a victim of people? I guess abusing his trust.
People like who?
Dory,
Okay, the
pretending.
donkey doesn't. Well, okay, now let's be clear. When we talking about hee haw, the donkey is, first of all, that is probably the, how they say like a nigga could be like half a man, like that's not even a real man, that's a half a man. Like Dory is less than half a woman. Like I have never seen somebody as pathetic as Dory. The lies, the delusions. I mean, uppity is one, but Dory is a whole nother level. Like that bitch is, so I don't even think she could be used. She doesn't
Well,
count. Like who
well,
cares?
we got somebody coming to the stage that is part of his community, and he has defamed this person to the high heavens and even referred to her as part of a car part. Okay, that goes under the hood. How you doing, Queen Tulsa? How's
High
everything?
transmission ministry
Oh,
in the building. And we have our
hi
complaints.
Tulsa.
Before
Hi.
Toaster goes, do you want me to call Heidi? Because I do have her number.
Sure,
I'll
feel
call
free
her
to
to
talk.
see if she'll come over.
Oh, child,
Okay.
we got another person coming up. that think they can sing, but I would have to say they sing way better than Jwilson and got a better looking dog than that emaciated lyric. Tim Blaine. Ooh,
Oh,
what's up,
Good
Tim?
evening.
How you
Good
doing?
evening.
How you doing?
Hey Tim, how y'all doing today? How
How am
y'all
I
doing?
doing? I feel like justice is about to be served.
Uh-huh. Yes. I just saw
Okay.
the title. Drove me crazy, child.
Mm, mm, mm.
I said,
Go ahead, Queen Tulsa. Tell us how you've been a victim.
You know what? I'm still over here mourning. I'm going to go ahead and pass my mic and give him my minutes. Tim Blaine, please.
Why you think I'm gonna cuss Jwilson out? Lord have mercy.
Well, Tim Black, I will say it's good to talk to you again on the link. I think the last time we was on the link together, you had called me a bag of bitches, but
No,
I
I
think we got
didn't.
over that.
No, I didn't. Watch
Okay,
your
you
mouth.
did. Okay, Tim.
I don't remember. It's been a long time, honey. Basically, my whole channel has become just cussing out Jwilson. That's all I do over here. I do other stuff. But I have several problems with him, as you all well know. It's been well documented. Jwilson is low life trash. That's what bothers me so much about him.
Oh my.
This grown ass man in his 60s be coming over here talking about these little pennies, about how much money it is, how he making all the coin. Everything's mentioned about the money. I imagine somebody going on their job, honey. They're in the parking lot. I'm gonna go get this money. I'm getting this money. Well, aren't everybody in the factory going to get the money? Isn't that what we do when we go to work? All this shit about I'm working, I'm constantly trying to make the other person feel lower than him, which I don't consider anybody lower than Jwilson. He's gutter trash. He picked up a lot of characteristics from that trailer.
Oh.
Right? That's where he got all this shit about, $11 videos are making the money and all that other stuff, child. Anyway, he's got several things that annoy me. I'm annoyed because when we were in Atlanta, Georgia, and I told him something in confidence just to tell him how much I was annoyed at him discussing my personal business online as if he had some kind of right to expose anything about me, anything at all. He come back, whatever I told him, he come back the damn 2 days later. Oh, I didn't know he was on a fixed income. Bitch, didn't I just tell you that in confidence a day ago, and you can't understand why I can't stand your ass? Because you're trash.
He sure did do that. He sure did do that, Tim, because that was when y'all was at the coffee table or at the dining table, and me and Wally was on the couch.
Yes.
Y'all was having a heart to heart. Tim was trying to tell him what the problem was. Tim was talking to him as a human person, a human being. And then he came right out here and told him. But then people want to shun me for putting his phone number. Well, bitch, you didn't keep nothing secret.
Right.
Well, when we talk about, go ahead, Mr. Tim.
No, I'll say one more thing. Another thing about how he feels so comfortable talking about all these people on here and people who he considers to be under him, all of their personal business, right? That annoys the shit out of me, because you always hollering about how you don't tell none of your business and you got to talk about it because it's on YouTube, like you were the commandeer of YouTube, and people can only talk about what you think they should talk about, correct? If I want to talk about taking a shit this morning on my page, honey, if I want to talk to if that's what I want to talk about, that's what I'm going to talk about. That does not give you license, then you have to go and make 5 videos about it. Because I said it on YouTube. You put it on YouTube. Listen, we are not public figures. The people here in the beef sector, we are not public figures. Yes, the people do talk about each other, sort of thing, but we're not public figures in as much as we don't report on each other like you would a celebrity. Celebrities have to deal with it. It's part of how they get paid, right? It's something they have to deal with. But you come on here like you have to discuss every element of people's personal lives, correct? And you're amazed when they want to discuss yours. And then yours is all lies. You make it up. Okay, I said my piece.
Okay, well, I want to talk about the donation that I have been waiting for donation from Pastor Jwilson, and he told me that he'll send me a donation. And I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking of maybe it'd be 50 or $100. And I literally had to bring it up on a live, and I said, Pastor, you still owe me that donation. And he sent me $25. No interest, no anything like that. So I knew it was a struggle, and people were saying, oh, he was using you. Well, I knew that if he couldn't send me $25, that he really counted on an AdSense. And I was just coming over, having conversation. And, as you all seen, when he went to Pride instead of his friend's mom's funeral, this is a woman that has access to his StreamYard, and this is the woman that could.
Quick toast, I have to interrupt you, and I'm sorry to do that. That's rude of me to do so. But Jay Dunn did put the bat signal out, and somebody has pulled up, so we have to let them come to the stage. Sorry. Okay, do you mind, Quick Tulsa?
Oh no, go ahead. Let's let the person that's coming to the stage take the floor.
I don't know who it is, but it's your friend named Heidi. What's up, Heidi? How you doing?
Hey, Sir
Hey,
King.
Heidi.
Hey, y'all.
Girl, I was trying to call your room, and then I sent you a text message for you to come over.
Oh, you did. I heard your APP before you could call. I have a couple of phones. I think you got my business line.
Oh, okay.
But hey,
Yeah,
I'll wait my
you.
turn. I'll wait my
Okay, well,
turn.
I'm happy
Hey,
to
No,
hear
baby,
you,
I'm
Heidi.
handing my minutes over to Miss Heidi. Go ahead.
So, Heidi, before you begin, I just want to say thank you for coming. I know about you and all your productions on the YouTube street. The reason why I'm holding this is because we doing this because Jwilson has done enough. We're outraged, and we know that you're one of the people that has been victimized by him. So we're hoping that you can share, some of that with the crowd. So.
well, off the top of my head, Sir King, I know me and you, we done had our little split, but nothing too serious. So I do appreciate you having me up. But one thing off the top of my head right now, I will say is I don't appreciate how this man is a part of the LGBTQ community. And he's always trying to use Tulsa against me. And I have told people several times, I think Tulsa is beautiful. I don't think it's a drag, but I don't like that he's like, oh, that's like Tulsa. Oh, she like, Tulsa did this thing where she was saying, my husband said, Jwilson I can go over here and be with Jwilson. That's my boo too. She was joking or whatever. And he's like, oh, that reminds me of Heidi and Josh. First of all, I would never sleep with Jwilson if I was a swinger. Second of all, I'm not a fucking swinger. And this is a man of the cloth. And like Ness was saying, a lot of times we take Jwilson in because of the fact that he pretends to be this man of the cloth. And we know Heidi Fly grew up in church, the good, the bad, and the ugly of church. And so, that was my thing with him. That was my connection with him. But just right off top, the whole LGBTQ thing, you're supposed to be respecting it. We know you came out the closet late. I still think he's a down low motherfucker. I think Mark is down low too. And that's why they share that little thing, but I don't think Mark with him. But he's a motherfucker that spent most of his life down low. In my opinion. That's just the way I feel. He came out on the beef sector. Wiley pulled that motherfucker out the closet. And then this bitch want to make innuendos and shit that me and my husband or that I'm a swinger and that we would fuck him. My man wouldn't fuck you and I wouldn't fuck Jwilson.
Oh, Lord.
And then sitting on his panel, listening to him lie, I couldn't do it no more. Sitting on his panel, him telling people he done touched my titties. Oh, I done touched Heidi when I was down there. No, the fuck you didn't. I had to clock his teeth right there. I said, Jwilson, stop lying. Don't do that. People gonna believe you. But if I wouldn't have said nothing, he was about to let that lie go. Like shit like that. He wants me to be his motherfucking beard, and I'm not here for it. The only time Jwilson will support me is if I come over there. Okay, this man called me, had my ear for hours over being scared because somebody was threatening to pull up. And he asked me, should he get a dog? I told him to get a gun. And then this motherfucker go get Lyric. Lyric ain't beating nobody ass but him. I digress for a moment.
Can I ask a question?
Well, I want to say this. I want to apologize since Heidi is here, and she did bring me up. I want to sincerely apologize in front of all these 1,500 people that's in the building. I mean this sincerely, whether if I did it intentionally, knowingly, or unknowingly. If I offended you, I want to sincerely apologize.
And you haven't. You never have. I've always gave you compliments and stuff. And for him to try to twist it and then like play us against each other, but then you was just feeling her. You was using her as a filler from time to time, you know, comparing her to me. Now all of a sudden, you know, now you're this bad guy. Now you're everything that's bad. But you know, at first, anything that makes him look good, anybody gonna come on there and brag about him? Let me tell y'all something. When I was fighting for Jwilson, that motherfucker would straight up have me fighting for him and then say, "Oh, that's what Heidi said." Bitch, I'm taking up for your dumb ass. But then when you don't take up for him, it's a problem too. He, you know, it's a way he do shit, you know. So I stopped doing that shit. I cut that shit out a long time ago though.
Let me
And I have
interject.
to.
So there was no. Wait a minute. There was no titty squeezing. Jwilson said he was a bisexual because he was squeezing on your titties.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, he used to say he was bisexual, but no, it was this thing going on where motherfuckers were talking about, you know, the gay men, whether who's touched titties or not, and who's ever seen some cootie cat or not. So Jwilson wanted to use me and say that he's touched my titties, and implying, you know, to add on to his whole bisexual narrative, but that was like a singled out thing, you know. But he been saying he was bisexual.
Can I jump in with no disrespect?
Go ahead.
Can I? No, let me jump in with no disrespect because I didn't listen here. Because Jwilson wants to be everything that I want to be. I didn't have some pussy before. I didn't have me a slice of pussy, bitch. I didn't got to squeeze the titties. I didn't hit a bitch from the back. Okay, so yeah, we are not the same. I want you to come out. And you just need to be yourself, be the gay man that you've always been. You ain't never touched no pussy. You ain't never got close to no pussy. I didn't got close to it. I didn't fucked it. Go ahead, J. Don.
Now he said that the woman
thank you for
woman
that.
that
Well,
he
hold
fucked.
on, Tim, because she overtalked me. I'm gonna talk at one point.
Go ahead, girl.
So the fact of the matter is, me, Heidi, and Tim have actually met Jwilson and been in his presence in real life. I don't know what Tulsa got going on and why she thinks she could interrupt me or why people up in the chat think that I'm irrelevant. Absolutely not. We all have the same story because we met the motherfucker in real life.
Nuh-uh, y'all
In
got
real
played
life.
and I played him. I played him. Y'all got played.
Oh, Lord.
Wait a minute.
Continue.
The last story I heard was Jwilson said that the woman who he had touched her pussy, the woman that he was with was actually a trans
Man.
a trans man.
Mhm.
So the person was a male, just like I'm a male, except they had a pussy. And this is what he's counting. This is what he's counting as he had pussy. I
had a woman that looked like a woman.
You saw one on a man though. Should that count?
Hell no. I had a woman. She looked like a woman. I mean, titties, ass. She was from Miami, motherfucking Florida. You know how thick they come. She was dark skinned. That's my favorite. The darker, the better, the sweeter the juice. Clock that shit.
Timothy Blaine, you ever had some pussy?
When I was 15 years old, when I climbed on top of my young girlfriend, when I climbed, I had to turn.
But your book said no. Your book said you was a virgin at 15. You ain't getting no you ain't had no pussy. Like, why you lying?
No,
that's why you were quiet for 2.5 seconds.
I'm telling you the truth, girl. You let me tell
you. You a
Nigga ain't had
motherfucking
no
lie.
pussy like me.
I was 15 years old. I had a girlfriend, my mother's girlfriend's child.
Yeah, get that lie together.
I could not get a hard on even at 15 years old when it should be very easy. I asked her to turn over and I pretended she was a boy. That's how that was my confirmation that I was indeed gay.
Oh no.
Oh hell no.
Sure.
Yeah, I knew mine was a woman. She looked like a woman.
Ooh, child. I thought you knew. I thought you knew you was gay at 12 years old when that white man ran up on you and took that. But I'm just saying, okay.
That was 11 years old. That was
But yeah, but the book said 12, and
Oh,
and
Lord.
you had already knew before that. You knew years
Oh,
before that.
Lord.
So don't be lying, talking about that's when you knew you was gay. You already knew you was gay.
Right.
You were trying to hit that pussy from the back to please your people.
Well,
I
come on now.
digress.
Wait a minute,
Anyways,
wait a minute. I got to go back.
My
60
nigga, my
years.
nigga.
My memory has to go back 60 years, right? Since I don't lie, Heidi fly. Ooh, that rhymes. Since I put that in one of your songs. Since I don't lie, Heidi fly. I don't have to remember what I said. I was molested at 11 years old. I was molested at 11 years old. I identified that I was not so offended by it because I was already homosexual. I had been considering myself a homosexual. But until I had that girl, though, I had not actually had sex.
no, you told a white man that you was gay.
Why you always lying?
You told a white man I'm gay.
Hey, we not gonna pile on Tim Blaine about life
If we
event.
could get back to Jay Wilson,
Listen,
can you tell
okay.
them why Jay Wilson didn't want me to meet up with y'all whenever you was trying to invite me and he was coming out here? Why Jay Wilson didn't want me to be around?
Jay Dunn,
Even though he
why-
had
He thought
already
you
been
were gonna make it
about
about you. He thought you were gonna make it about you.
about me. I'm putting it back on topic.
But when we
because
was
it
talking
just
about-
you, it
Right.
was just about you, Tim. The whole topic was just about you. So don't talk about me making it about me.
Well,
That's
now
what
it's
he
about
said.
you, J Down. What's the tea?
Go ahead. I'm just saying what
Don't
it
talk
said.
about me making anything about me. I put it right back on track, which is about Jay Wilson.
Baby, now everybody and their mother knows that you make stories about yourself, J Dunn.
But you just made it about you,
But
and I was right here on mute.
it's not even worth you denying it. I mean, it's so obvious, girl. You've done it 3 or 4
But
times
it's
here.
so obvious that you just made it about you, though.
And I ain't making shit about me, girl. I don't care nothing about this
You
bullshit.
made it about you. We listened to it for the last 5 minutes.
Oh, well, you asked me to talk. I talk, and then you don't want me to talk. Shit. I think I have.
Well,
That is
I'm
true,
talking
Mr.
right
Tim.
now, and I'm asking Heidi a question about Jay Wilson.
Go ahead, girl. Work it.
Thank you. Back on the subject.
Of you.
All right, Heidi, go ahead and sound out to J Dunn. She wants to know about Jay Wilson.
From what I've heard, I just want to say first, I will answer that question. But Jay Dunn, why you have to say Heidi and her white husband?
I got a white husband, Heidi. Hey, how you doing?
Hold on. Let me answer it. Because that's what Jay Wilson always said about y'all as you and your white husband.
But I don't expect that from you, Jay Dunn. I
Heidi,
fuck with you. I don't
honestly,
expect
this
that
ain't-
from you.
Why you
this
always
ain't-
say me and my
this
white
ain't about-
statue?
No. Me and Heidi talking. Hush.
Oh, girl.
Don't make it about you, Tim.
Okay, J Dunn, do your thing. Honey.
Right. So Heidi,
It's your
that's what Jay
thing.
Wilson used to always
Do
say
what you want to do.
about you and your white husband.
Mhm.
That's why I said that. That's why.
Yeah,
I
but
said that.
he started doing that once we fell out. So I get it because we fell out. He throwing slugs.
Okay, but go ahead.
But I'm saying, why would you say that? You were talking about me, as if you were an ally, and then you were like, Heidi wanted me to hang out with her and her white husband. Okay, I'm just making sure.
Well, Heidi, she talked about me and my white husband. What made you feel like you was different?
Jay Wilson.
Because me and Jay Dunn ain't never had no problems with each other. So I don't expect slick shade from somebody that I don't have a problem with.
Okay, I don't think it's. I don't think
That's the
it's
difference
selective.
between me and you, Tulsa.
Talking about Jay Wilson.
Girl, that ain't no insult. Shit. What's wrong with having a white husband?
Girl,
No, it was said in a shady way. It was said in a shady way. We don't talk to each other like that. If somebody beefing with me, yeah, they're gonna say white husband in a shady way or whatever. I don't expect that from Jay Dunn. Is all I was asking. Timothy Blaine, we know you love white dick more than Heidi. Just shut the fuck up for a minute.
Wait a minute now.
I ain't saying about love him. No, wait a minute.
Hold on, let Tim say what he got to say. Come on, Tim, with the white dick.
Wait a minute.
Right, but he don't need to make
Why
it
are you
about him.
assuming? Wait a minute, girl. Why are you assuming that I like white dick so much. I'm much more interested in asshole. I've never said I was a consumed with white dicks, girl. I don't like things being put up my rectum.
So fuck the dick. Just
Yes, you
about that white
do.
ass.
That's what the white man did to you.
What did he do to me?
Shoved you up your motherfucking ass.
That ass. Hey.
What'd he do, Heidi?
That ass. Hey.
All right. Well, y'all, the audience is getting upset because we gotta stay on topic, okay? That could be the after show over there on Heidi or Queen Toss or Tim Blaine.
I would host an after show. Go ahead.
I'm supporting. I'm not having no after shows.
Okay,
Putting it
talking
right
about
back
Jay
on
Wilson.
your topic. I was putting it right back on your topic because I know that because we talking about being a victim of Jay Wilson.
Okay.
And Jay Wilson told Heidi something that caused Heidi to say, well, Jay Dunn, well, no, she didn't want me to hang out with them. And so I'm asking her what was said because I might have more to add to my victim statement.
Right. Well, when I wanted you to come, you actually never got back to me. But then later on, when Jay Wilson was here and we went live and I exposed that, I also wanted Jay Dunn to come. But I told Jay Wilson, but I also reached out to you, Jay Dunn. You didn't respond. But I also told Jay Wilson, I want Jay Dunn to come because she's here. Because I've always wanted to meet her because she's here. She's where I'm at. So Jay Wilson was like, no, if you invite her, I'm not, I don't want to be around her. I'm not going to, no, this is our thing. I don't want her to come. And I was going to, give her a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So he blocked her bag. And I've said this before, but the way the beef sector is set up, until it fits a narrative, no one gives a fuck. But I've said before that I wanted to see Jay Dunn and have her come out with us. I had a bad.
What happened? I think. We got another victim, Rodney.
Oh, Rodney's a victim.
No,
the main
actually,
victim is
What
here.
happened to Heidi?
Actually, I have
Heidi
a
went on
question.
mute.
I have a question for Mr. Tim.
Mhm.
If Mr. Tim, I was just curious on and you can answer this if you want to or not, but I was just curious and I want to ask this question. How did you and Jay Wilson's beef started? I was just curious about that.
He insulted a book of mine that he had never read, correct? He was launching a scam where he was claiming he had written this book, and he threw in, I ain't gonna get no editor like Timothy Blaine. And I'm saying, nigga, if you ain't read my book, bitch, why is it even in your mouth? And I started disliking him after that. There was the other girl. What's the one? That bad girl from the
Bad Girls Club?
No, the girl went to jail.
Oh, the icon.
Yeah, VS Icon.
Oh, Lord.
So he was going at it with her and insulting her and all this shit. And then she gave him $25 and he shut up. I said, what kind of nigga are you? It's all it takes is $25. And so then it was kind of back and forth.
I do remember that, Tim. I remember that.
That's right.
Well,
she
gave him
$25
for his editing because he was trying to find an editor.
Right.
Well, Jay Dunn, Sir
okay.
King is about to accept $200 for us to be gone. So I'm going to go ahead and dismiss myself because nobody's going to get wages off of my work. I'll see y'all on my channel. Have a great day at the Queen Tulsa Show. Bye, bitch.
And that's how stupid you are. That's how stupid you are, bitch, because you would have got some of the proceeds, dumbass. With your untrustworthy ass. I see why people don't like you.
But my question is, why is people trying to put me down when I'm relevant to the topic?
Right, Jada, you good. Don't worry about that shit. It was a joke. It was an LOL behind the statement. So with her sensitive ass. Anyway, so
I done met all of these motherfuckers up on here.
No,
right. So on the subject of Jay Wilson, can we ask Heidi Fly? Is Jay Wilson a part of her new production? She says she has a TV show on Patreon, but it sounded like it was phone conversations with Jay Wilson. Is he a star of the show? Well,
she been on mute, Tim. I think she got a phone call, so she on mute. She on mute.
Okay, I'll answer that later. But all these ones that were on here, they're all were compadres of Jay Wilson. I would like to know why. I mean, what the fuck what's the draw with Jay Wilson? He's not a funny person. He's not an intelligent person. He's certainly not a spiritual person. Why even be bothered with him? And people were asking me, well, bitch, you the one making 300 some videos about it. Anyway, they all went silent now.
No, I'm just reading my motherfucking back chat. What's going on? What people say in the chat.
Uh-huh.
And Tim, I went on mute because people threatening to drop me down. Well, hell,
Oh.
I'm the one that came up here. Like,
Yeah,
look,
no, you good, girl. Why you? I mean, you're fine. They had a request. It didn't come into fruition, so let it be. Tulsa, all scary ass, didn't even see what was gonna happen. Dumbass.
I'm not gonna wait on you to get a cash out. Not when I was trying to contact Heidi to get up here
Girl,
to
you
help your show.
looking too much into it, Jadon. Okay. Didn't I put the
Okay.
dollar figure? I put the dollar figure. How the hell didn't I? Right, exactly.
Now here's somebody said in the back chat says Jwilson preys on them boys. Exactly. Another character flaw he has.
Sorry, Queen Tulsa. That's an act of betrayal. I don't engage in that, so you're no longer welcome on the platform, especially tonight. Sorry. I don't do that.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that.
All right. So go ahead, Heidi. What you saying?
Yeah, and then speaking of birthdays.
Well, Heidi, before you had got your call or whatever, you was talking about Jwilson didn't want to meet me.
Right.
Jwilson didn't want to meet me.
Right. And I said, Jwilson.
Hold on, but he had already met me. He already met me. But he didn't want to meet me like 2 or 3 months later.
Yeah, and I was just like, you act like she gonna do something to you. She not gonna beat you up or nothing. Like, what's the fucking problem? Like, and he was like, nah. But I'm telling you, Jwilson is greedy, y'all. He didn't want her to get a bag. He didn't. I mean, it wasn't gonna be like no giant bag, like, you know, a couple $100 to come through and kick it with us, because of course I'm gonna benefit from the footage or whatever, and they can go live or whatever. But that's just the type of bitch I am. But my thing is, let's hang out. Let's break bread together, you know, and hang the fuck out. And Jwilson, I think he was blocking her back. He didn't like the fact that I was gonna pay her, but at the same time, he was acting real scary. And I just thought it was ridiculous that he act like J Dunn was gonna do something to him. Like, what is she really gonna do to you that she can't come to this public hotel and hang out with us? And he cock blocked big time.
And see, and that's the problem. And I'm happy that Heidi bringing it right on up out of here, because when Heidi hit me up and I found out it was Jwilson, no, I didn't respond to her. That's why she's saying, you know, I didn't give her a response. Because first off, I didn't know what to think about the situation. I really didn't. I knew that Jwilson was being flaky with me on and off of this application. So I didn't know that I want to sit up in his presence again. But if Heidi is saying that she was
Queen
gonna pay
Kwani
me,
in the building.
if Heidi is saying that she was gonna pay me, and that's the reason why he didn't want me to show up, I think that's crazy. Because to be honest,
Well, it could have
if I
been.
had
What you
shown
think?
up,
What do
well,
you
if I
think, J
had
Dunn?
shown up, then I would have had to take off work in order to show up with y'all. So definitely, the fact that
But
you was
what?
trying to
Why
give
do you
me
think?
something,
Well, why do you think he was so adamant about you not coming then?
for me, I honestly was thinking that it was YouTube politics. Because once he got back home, people were shocked that me and him had hit it off. People were shocked. At that time, he was still trying to kiss Fi Babe ass. And Fi Babe started being against me because I was against Bama Girl. And so I thought that he was just taking sides like that with Fi Babe and QB. I didn't know that you was offering to pay me and he didn't want me to get no money. I didn't know that.
Okay,
You
somebody
just told me something new.
Sir King, you got to be careful with delusions of grandeur when they just be coming out, and people just always make it seem like they the victim when they really the one that's doing all the bullshit behind the scene. To the people in the beef sector, I would just like to say, protect your platforms. People always can say that they the victim and that they stand on shit, but they ain't never gonna actually
Who is the
stand on the shit
victim?
that they do.
Who is the victim?
Right. I don't know who is the victim, because when it come to you, we figure out every day
So
somebody new is
now
the
you
victim.
making
When it
it
come to
about
you,
you?
even though you do the attack.
Tim, get him. He making it about him,
It's
Tim.
crazy how you
Get
always
him,
the victim,
Tim.
but you the main
Go
one doing
ahead
the
and get
attack.
him.
Now, me and you was cool because you used to, if anything I needed, I come to you for info, anything else.
Tim, didn't you say I was making it about me? Tim,
Girl.
did it?
But
He making it about
truthfully,
he making it about him.
truthfully,
Go
Ness
get
ain't
him
done
like what
shit
you
to
was
you.
trying to get
Ness
me.
ain't done
Do it,
Ness ain't
Tim.
done
Go ahead.
shit to you. Your ass been stalking that damn girl for fucking years. Years at the end of the day. And I'm speaking as a person who was cool with you more than I was cool with her. You really need to see what the hell is going on in your motherfucking mind. Because you really have this perpetuated thought process to where if anybody says anything to you, they automatically become the attacker instead of you looking at self first. And that's all I like to say to you, Jay Dunn. Now keep saying I'm the victim and stream another damn live, I'm sorry, and make it seem like everybody against you when you really against your motherfucking self.
What
Thank
does
y'all.
this have to do with Jwilson?
You got your thing in front of my face.
I got it on because I didn't know who that was.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what it got to do with Jwilson. This man did a whole spiel off the topic. I'm trying to figure out when people gonna tell him he off the topic, and it should be about Jwilson.
What is the draw to Jwilson? I mean, he's been around here about 8 years, and he's not a funny person. He's not an intelligent person. He's not a spiritual person. Jwilson is an extraordinarily boring person. I mean, his mind is rather childish. I'm trying to figure out what is the draw. Most of the people that have been on here tonight have all been friends of Jwilson. What the fuck is? Well, what is this with Jwilson? Why is he getting a day made out of him?
Well, here's a friend of Jwilson. Hello, Binary. How you doing? Can you answer Mr. Tim's question?
I didn't hear his question.
Oh yeah, Code is about Jwilson, and I had did a video about a month or two ago and told Code about himself. But he came up here. He joined the party.
Yeah, shout out to Sir King. This is dope. So my real question is nothing forgivable? Like is what he did so bad? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what did he do that's so
Trying
bad?
to get this man that's on fixed income off of his fixed income. No, that ain't forgivable.
I don't know, man. I heard about editing. That's like his number one gripe.
No, his personality is my number one gripe. Everything about all the bragging, everything about the necessity. He said he got all these damn degrees. So you went to all these universities and all this shit. Why are you coming over here picking on chickens? A lot of these kids they're high school dropouts, right? They don't give a fuck about your degrees. So and what's with all of this advice? Constantly giving everybody advice about their lives, and you don't want to tell us shit about your fucked up life, right? You know smarter than nobody. You know better than nobody, Jwilson. I believe that Jwilson is an idiot. That's my personal belief, right? I know plenty of people on the street that's a whole lot smarter than Jwilson. So I don't know why he keeps throwing up all these degrees. Oh, they jealous of the degrees. How can you go for 8 years and every one of your videos involve your degrees in your house? When you got a hood house. Any woman with a child can get a hood house, honey. So we don't know how you trick your way in there.
So isn't it content though? Like, I mean, at the end of the day. Oh, go ahead.
Binary. No. Binary. Answer your question. This is a situation. For many of years, I wouldn't even give a lemon this smoke because Jwilson has used part of his allure and attraction is being deep in the knowledge of God. So I think a lot of people find some form of affinity for that. He plays with God, he sings about God, and gives somewhat what deem as wise counsel. But then on the next hand, he will sit up there and dog people out for people. Like he was just dogging out, what's his name, Brian, and they talking about, oh, who you gonna see Jehovah? You gonna see Jehovah today? Making fun of that man, and he don't know that might be that man struggling with his religious journey. Talking about people who got government SNAP, a whole bunch of plethora of things. People who are dealing with economic things that or situations that they are outside of their control, and people aspire to maybe have what Jwilson has, but yet he's dogging them and degrading them and being disrespectful to them. And enough is enough. And lastly, He's sitting up there talking about Ness's, parental situation when he himself can't have a child. So, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, and you shouldn't be playing with God like that. I really get that, like 100%. But isn't it a back and forth thing? And I'm not up here trying to cape. I'm just trying to, get an understanding. That's all. But isn't it back and forth? Because I heard them talking a lot of shit about him too. So isn't he kind of like clapping
Right,
back,
but
or am I
When
tripping?
Well, that's
when it
because I
comes
think
to
that's binary.
Tim,
That's
when it
primarily
comes
because
to Tim, he tried to take Tim's livelihood away.
I wish the fuck he would. Girl, I get on a plane and go and kill that nigga.
oh
But
Lord.
the point is, how dare you come and speak about my personal? I am 67 years old. I've never been so disrespected as I asked with this punk. And so I cannot stand the idea of a square. Jwilson is a total square. He didn't even know how to say the B word when he came on here. Oh, I didn't say the B word. I didn't say the B word. All this old bullshit, child. Now she's trying to cuss like she one of the boys, right? He's an idiot. He's stupid, right? And I don't like squares who just disrespect me like it ain't nothing. I talk to you any way I want to talk to you. No, that's not the way I think. I wanted to beat you in your goddamn face. And I think there's a lot of lessons that boy has not learned about basic respect. I mean, all the people who he's had up on this thing tonight, I've had a beef of some sort with all of them, but I'm not chasing them around, honey, talking about where they get their money from and who's on SNAP and who's on welfare. The whole country, at least the black people, they're all concerned about what Donald Trump is doing to other people, not Jwilson. Ooh, Donald Trump gonna take your SNAP. Ooh, Donald Trump he coming after each kind of public assistance. Jwilson gets so excited like he gonna piss on himself that somebody could lose something. Correct? If Donald Trump take your Social Security, you're gonna be on the street. You go all this shit that's born of his poverty. He comes from insufferable poverty, Jwilson. Correct? But it's not no big deal. We're black people. We all know where we come from, right? But he wants to come on with this constant attack. And he's always attacking these people who are 30 years younger than him, right? Why should they have a house? What single boy wants a house? It's not even something that they have thought of. This is all that what he puts on them. You won't just hate you. You won't just hate. For what?
So, Urban, how you doing?
SK, what's going on, big dog?
What's going on?
Tim Blaine.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, Tim Blaine. I admire your story, Tim Blaine. You often talk about how you, I've heard you talk about survival, and how you use spirituality to help you make that transition. And now you're an author, an acclaimed author.
I don't know if I'm acclaimed, but I did write 10 books.
That's quite a few. And I admire your story of survival.
Yeah,
so
he
John, I know you
made a big joke out of that. He makes that a big joke, yet he's the pastor.
Yeah.
I mean, a testimony is a very powerful thing to a person. Correct?
I agree. You have a powerful testimony, a very powerful testimony. Sir, can you hear me fine?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Last time I was on here, someone left a message in the chat saying they couldn't hear me. And binary, I'm familiar with you, the Umar sector.
All right, Urban. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Some of those people over there that you guys kind of merged with, Daryl Moore. Let me see your transcript.
Okay, yeah, I gotta put the banner up real quick.
Breaking the code of silence.
So hold on one second. Okay, hello.
Sir King, it's I.
How you doing, Queen Connie? How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I just want to say, can I just interrupt one thing and then leave?
Sure.
I love all of y'all who have come on to the panel, even though some of you all have never had an encounter with by words. But let me say this about Jwilson. I'm not here to say anything negative about Jwilson. I'm not here to say anything negative about Jwilson. I want to be honest about that. The reason why Jwilson individuals adore him is because he utilizes religion. He understands the way to manipulate. You all of us, let's say all of us, have gone into a church or worship. We've all gone into a brick and mortar and have been manipulated by humans. Human beings manipulate you. God do not manipulate. And all of us have been somewhere, have been manipulated by somebody, have engaged with someone. Somebody has opened up your body, your soul, everything about you, and you fell in love with it. You fell in love with the persona, not the human. You fell in love with the representative of that individual. And then you found out there was something totally different. We all fall in love with the persona of a person until you find out who the hell they are.
Amen.
All of us have done it. All of us. And that's what's going on with Jwilson. Jwilson understands the game of manipulation. It
Hey,
is what it
Kwame,
is.
Kwame, let me
Yes.
interrupt
We
you.
didn't all come
Let me
in here
interrupt you.
claiming to be pastors.
I understand, Timothy. I understand that, Timothy.
Mm.
But you didn't do that, Timothy. He did.
Mm.
It does not mean you should like him. You got every right not to like him, Timothy. I'm not telling you to like him.
Mm.
You have every right not to like that because you see the manipulation, but others just don't see what you see. We all have a vision and a purpose. That was not your vision or not your purpose.
Mm-mm. You're right about that, honey.
And that's all I want to say. And I love you all. And
Hey,
I love the
Kwame,
Ness, honey.
Kwame,
Yes,
Kwame,
yes.
before you go, this is Urban Critic.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Do you remember when Jwilson used to do sermons on Sundays?
Yes, I was there and I didn't like it because I saw that he would do sermons on Sundays from whatever hour he began to 2 o'clock. And then after 2 o'clock, he would begin to curse us all out. Yes, I was there. I was the first one. I was the first one to go on to Sean Bradley's call in and complain about that. I didn't like that either. I said, what in the heck do we got going on here? I didn't
So why do
understand being a minister at from 11 or 12 to 2 and then cursing all of us out from 2 to all the other days.
exactly, that's my point. What happened between what was the transition? Why do you think he stopped preaching, doing the sermons on Sundays? What do you think caused him to kind of devolve, go backwards? What do you think happened there?
It wasn't working anymore. It wasn't working anymore. All of us had became, let me say this, we're not demons. I'm not gonna say we're demons, but all of us got the devil in us like we got God in us. We all can be angry and we all can be nice. I think what happened, the stronger part of us that became so angry overruled everything. So we had no choice but to either join in or get out of here. And who was making the money were the ones who did all the cursing.
True. Do you feel when he first came on to when he first arrived into the B sector, we just talked about him doing sermons. Do you think that he felt he had a calling to teach and to pastor? Or do you think it was always a charade like a lot of the pastors we see today? It's a business to them. They're not really people who follow Christ. They've figured out that this is a good way to make some money. You think he came on that way, or do you think he legitimately wanted to pastor people?
He thought he had an angle to get money out of people.
Okay, let me say this. Jwilson was here before I was. Jwilson has if y'all look up Jwilson from the past, I'm sure the videos are still up. There was a long time ago before the beeping sector was even thought of. Jwilson was doing minister on YouTube a long time ago before there was money involved.
I saw them where he talked about how to build a church.
Yes.
And he talked about how to identify a pastor that's not Christ-centered. I saw those videos.
Right. Okay, so what ended up happening when Kaya and what's the other person? What's the other lady?
T.S. Madison.
T.S. Madison. When they fell out, majority of us that was in this area of YouTube, it wasn't considered a sector at the time. For some reason, this whole entire group of us ended up branching off in groups. Some like Kaya and some like T.S. Madison. And then it started, it was kind of like a blooming flower, I wouldn't call it a flower, whichever one. Maybe I could call it a flower stink to me. A blooming onion. It just bloomed into something chaotic, but it bloomed into something else. And then we just branched off into bits and pieces. And we had this call-in area where Sean was doing this call-in, and then it branched over to Lady Nika, I believe, and then every now and again James Caldwell would get involved, and then also that's Kelly Love, and I think Timothy Blaine, when you're doing it too, it just branched off into bits and pieces. And other people start getting involved, and it just turned into some chaotic. It was a blooming onion that all went to Hellville. And I'm just being honest.
That's what the beef sector is. That's what the beef sector is. It's here where people talk shit. It was no place here for a pastor or a preacher. And he can't preach. The Bible, religion is the Bible. He should be able to preach from the Bible. He said he went to seminary and got degrees and he got doctorates and all that. Yet he cannot preach from that Bible because he doesn't really care about it. A lot of gay people are scarred because of the way they were treated in those organizations.
Yeah, because don't y'all call it church hurt? Y'all call it church hurt.
Yes. So any opportunity he wants to talk about negativity of the Bible, but I never heard him preach a word from that Bible. There's great wisdom in there if you're a serious person.
Yeah, but Timothy, he cannot utilize that within the beefing sector. If he's trying to garner money out of people, he can't use that if he's trying to get money out of people. Majority over here are homosexual males and with a sprinkle of homosexual females and majority of Black women. He cannot utilize that stuff. He cannot go into a Bible and bring that mess over if we're in a cesspool of mess.
Yes.
He's not Jesus. He can't walk into hell and try to save all of us. He is not Jesus.
So let me ask.
And then turn around and say, "I want your money."
Right.
He's here for money.
Blaine, let me ask you both a question.
Could he take this thing off my face? I can't see you guys.
Hey, Kwani said she don't want it up because her avatar.
You know it's me now, so you're gonna get a blank screen. I don't know what
Tim Blaine get really annoyed by that. Dude, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't have an avatar anymore because I ain't been here forever, so I don't have an avatar anymore, Timothy. That's why.
Ooh, he is.
Now we can still see you.
He's infatuated by his looks. My golly. Ooh.
So let me ask.
He's the one who all his avatars.
He doesn't want to be.
Kwani and Tim Blaine a question. Prior to coming to the beef sector, Jwilson went on a spiritual path of becoming a pastor, right? He talks about how he went to seminary.
Yes.
Right? We also know he's a certified chaplain. Why do you feel he followed that path? Do you think he felt a spiritual calling?
There was no path.
There
was no path. There was no path. He went and got the easiest doctorate you could get was in the church. I
don't understand it. I don't get it.
He says he has. I've invited him several times to simply show us the degrees. Can we see them? Right? We don't even know they even exist. He's been caught in every kind of lie there is known to man. Jwilson has never been a spiritual man. I've never looked at him that way. People say, "Oh, he talk about God too much." I don't like people playing with God. I think it shows us that you're not a serious person. You're not a real believer. If you feel like God was the real. Like my experience is, I know God for myself. I know Him to be real, so I'm not going to come insulting Him, right? But He don't mind insulting Him because He probably doesn't even believe that He exists.
Well, would you play? Well, let me say this, Sir King. Would you play that Jwilson stated about the church and all that? I had never heard that before. I was shocked.
Want to play it again?
Child, that's up to you. This is your child. I was shocked. I had never heard him say that before. I had never heard that. Never. I was bewildered.
I'll play it again because I know it's a lot of people coming in late. So give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Let's see where it is. Here we go.
But I know the gentleman asked me, do I think that he walked into this because he wanted to be a minister? I don't know. I can't answer that. The only person can answer that question is himself. I don't know.
I think so. Kwani, I think so. If you look at the origin of his arrival on YouTube, I think he may have started out that way, and then he saw the monetary gains that could be, I think that kind of led him astray. But let me play this clip real quick. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, but if you believe in God, you shouldn't behave that way, right?
I don't trust church people. I would rather go to somebody who is atheist when it comes to doing business than church folk, because they're always trying to pimp Jesus on something. You know what I'm saying? That's from my experience. When people start saying, "Oh, I'm blessed and highly favored," and starting that churchanese, that Christianese, it turns me off, because I've seen it over and over and over again where they do some pitiful stuff. Now, spiritual people, one thing. But church folk, that's a whole nother ball of wax.
So there you go.
Okay, but what does he mean when you say what does he mean? He says church folk and spiritual folk. Okay, I'm confused on that part. Okay,
I think he's separating the organizational religion from true deep religion, where you don't have to be in between the four walls. You know what I mean? I think he's drawing a clear line of demarcation. I don't dislike Jwilson. Maybe he made some.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with him either. I don't have a problem with him either, because I know who he is, and there are parts of him that is speaking his truth when he says, "I'm no one's friend," and if anybody believes that he is their friend, something is wrong with them.
Okay, I gotta do something, y'all. I gotta do something real quick. I gotta put this banner up because I don't know what this person has on their avatar, but this person wants to come up and say something. So hold on, y'all.
Okay.
All right, hold on, bring them up. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Sir King. Sir King, this is me, and this is a salute to everybody. Binary, what's up? This is Mr. West. So, let me just say one thing, and it's about the whole, Jwilson argument. I don't compare Jwilson to a real pastor, because number one, his biggest accolade is that he graduated from Hood Seminary, right? Just because you graduate from Hood Seminary does not mean you have a calling for the word, right?
Exactly.
That's number one.
Mm-hmm,
Number two, Jwilson.
Okay, I'm back.
Jwilson has come out here,
and hey, Kwani, how you doing?
Hi, J-Dunn. I'm doing well. How about yourself?
So Jwilson,
I'm doing good. I'm happy to hear from you.
What is talking?
All right, so Jwilson has come out here, and he does talk down to certain ones. I will say I've heard that, but at the same time, he was also out here begging for someone to fix that hot water heater in that church when it went down. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So I say that to say this: God word.
We all know how much he begged. You ain't telling us about him being a beggar. He's a good beggar.
Man, come on, man. I don't deal with her when she be doing all that. That shit is weird.
I got it. I don't know,
but
y'all.
Look, Sir King, salute to you. But the one point I'm trying to make is this: nobody is too high, nobody is too low for you to get shown on who you truly are. Jwilson, he came over here with a goal, and his goal was to take followers from those who have a real calling, and he achieved that.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I understand. That's what I said. I said he comes here. He knows how to manipulate. He's good at manipulation. And I understand when Timothy. I understand what Timothy is saying. When Timothy say he's not funny to him, he's not funny to you, Timothy, because you're not the one looking at him. Right. It's like me. It's like all of us. It's like me asking all of you all to go watch. I'm just gonna throw somebody in, Kevin Hart, and and I love him, and y'all just doing it for me, and y'all saying he's not funny, and you still doing it for me, but I'm the one giggling. Y'all looking at me like I'm crazy. It is what it is. Some people are funny, and some people aren't. I'm not always funny on YouTube when I come on YouTube. Some people laugh at me and say, some people are laughing with me, and then some people are laughing at me.
And
what can we do about that?
I'll say this to Timothy. I'm not going to say Timothy wrong. I don't know you, Timothy, but the one thing I'll tell you, you can make sense and say the truth. But if you in a crowd full of blind mofos who deaf and on dumb ears, no matter how much you preach the truth, it will not take account into their soul.
That's right. No one will hear nor see.
Well, we see that with Donald Trump. We've learned that lesson.
Well, exactly. No one will hear nor see. People don't want to hear nor see if they don't want to hear nor see.
Right. They don't. They put Donald Trump in office twice.
Yeah, but if they don't
What
want
I
to
was
hear no
what I
sin, they're
was
not
saying
gonna hear no
about
sin.
Jay Wilson, though, there's no way in hell that Jay Wilson went into a seminary and graduated. If he did, he said he went, was it 2 or 3 years, something like that, and come out thinking that he was anointed to preach the word of God. There's just no way. He's just a con man. That's all he
Okay,
is.
but
And he
okay, but
come
but
over
that's
here and it
that's what
did
a
not
manipulator.
work.
But that's what a manipulator is, Timothy. A con person.
Yeah, I know. I
If
agree.
you are a manipulator, you are conning people.
Mm-hmm.
And what you do, you find the weak to con.
Right.
The
So
word
I
says
can't be, but I cannot be mad at Jay Wilson because he found weak people to con. We can
the,
sit here all night long. We can do this live all night, trying to tell them what Jay Wilson doing. But if they don't see it or hear it, we can't make them do it. You got 2 eyes and 2 ears and 1 mouth. That's why God give you 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth. 1 mouth to shut up so you can hear and see more.
that's how
But
the
y'all talking to Mr. West, and Mr. West was just at Jay Wilson's 3 weeks ago until Jay Wilson had flushed him off of there.
I've been
Okay,
He
banned
don't
from
know what
Jay.
he
I've
talking
been
but Jay
about.
banned from
Dunn,
Jay.
Jay Dunn
I've
gotta
been
let people be
banned from Jay
people.
Wilson
Let
for
people be
almost
people. Jay Dunn,
right. I've been banned from Jay Wilson for almost 5 months. Girl, what the hell is you talking about? You
you
up here
gotta allow
spitting
people to
some
be
whole
people.
That's
Jay
a
Dunn.
nonsense.
lie. You was up there talking to him on the
Negro,
platform
I've
about
been
you
blocked.
going to the university up in North Carolina. You was talking to
Jay
him
Dunn,
about
that was
college, and
almost
that
5
was 5
months
months ago.
ago. Goofy.
That's a lie. You
Are you
lying.
Jay
stupid?
Dunn. Jay Dunn Jay Dunn, let people be people. Jay Dunn.
Jay Dunn,
Allow people to be people.
she always got to make it about her. At the end of the day,
No,
I'm blocked from Jay
I ain't
Wilson.
making it about me. I'm
You
talking
are.
about
You
you.
are. You
I'm
very
talking
much
about
are.
you, bitch.
You very
I'm
much
not
are.
making
Jay
nothing
Dunn.
about me.
Jay
Jay Dunn, you
Wilson.
get so mean to them. Can you be loving to somebody, child?
She can't because nobody give her attention,
No,
so she
not
start
him.
throwing a
No, not
tantrum.
him. I don't know him.
She
I be
start throwing
loving
a
you.
tantrum.
That's why
Okay,
I said,
okay.
hey, Kwani, how are
Jay
you?
Dunn.
I'm glad you are doing well. I'm loving to
Jay
you,
Dunn
though.
It
knows.
was about
I don't
Jay
Jay
know
Wilson,
Dunn
and
knows
now
how
it's
to be
about
nice.
her.
Oh
Yes, he
Lord.
does.
Something just ain't right. It just ain't right.
You hear that?
Jay Dunn knows how to be nice. Yes, he does.
I gotta go feed my dog. Nice to see you guys. Nice to meet you,
Nice
gentlemen.
to see you.
Yeah, nice to
Miss
meet you,
Much
Blaine.
Tim.
love,
All right,
Timothy.
Tim.
Much love, babe.
Later.
Ooh,
Bye,
child,
Kim.
y'all. Ooh.
I had a great time. This was really good.
But
I like
look,
this.
Kwani, I was being loving to you because I'm happy that you're doing okay.
I know.
But
I know.
but you
I
can't
said
force
thank
me to be
you.
loving to everybody. I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah,
And Jay Dunn, you
I'm glad
shouldn't.
you're
If
still.
somebody's mistreating you, you shouldn't be loving to them. You're right.
I'm glad you're still out there kicking, Kwani. I was worried about you.
Well, thank you. Why were you worried about me, honey? Because I'm a crazy person.
You said you're a survivor, huh? You're a survivor.
I'm a survivor, yes.
Amen. Amen.
All right.
But
Before I get up out of here, Sir King, I gotta ask you a few questions, man. So,
Can I ask you a question first, Wes?
oh me, oh
I mean,
yeah, sure.
Binary. Was Wes trying to dox you?
I don't think so.
Okay, because he had something on his avatar that was talking about somebody with bachelor's degree or something. I didn't know what that was. I don't know.
Oh
Okay.
no. If it's a bachelor's degree, yeah, that's a I ain't nothing against people with bachelor's degrees, but
Oh Lord, you sound like Jay Wilson.
get your education. Get your education now. Get your education, honey.
Go ahead,
Nah,
Binary.
I don't think he was trying to dox me. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah. So I listened to your pre-show before this show, right? And you were making good points about the spiritualization and doing that, but then you brought up, how I guess the weaker minded folk go to his platform and he kind of, like Kwani's saying, kind of manipulates them a little bit. But when do we say, okay, it's on them? You know what I mean? Because they keep coming back over and over and over.
But it's always on yourself. It's always on yourself. Let me say this. Jay Wilson used a barrel of bees on me too. He did. He used a barrel of bees. Don't you remember that, Sir King and Jada?
Mm-hmm.
He used a barrel of
Yes,
bees
I
on me,
remember.
and I found it funny. I couldn't. What can I do with it but laugh at it?
Would you
He gets
compare?
his
Would you say Jay
persona is
Wilson's comparison to the cussing pastor?
his persona. No, I wouldn't even give it that. No, the cussing pastor is a cussing pastor. Going to glory now. But still, Jay Wilson came on here one way and then turned out being like me.
Mm.
Can you understand what I'm saying? I didn't walk on here talking about I was walking on water. I was walking on water and then turning water into wine. I came out here drinking like old nasty fish, acting old nasty food.
Well, hold up, Kwani, because
Yes.
that's one of the things that I wanted to add on here because I was
Okay.
listening. I had to go to the store and everything.
Okay.
But what most people don't realize is Jay Wilson, when he was in his heyday with the church stuff, like what Kwani was talking about, it was during the pandemic. Let's start there.
Okay, I get it.
He had the parishioners and people tithing and all this kind of stuff because people couldn't go to church. They damn
Do you think
self because the churches were closed.
what was that
Hold
really
on,
the pandemic?
no. I listen to y'all.
Okay, let me shut up.
I don't need
Let
no
me shut up.
interruption.
Go ahead. Let me shut up. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jada. Go ahead. Teach.
In
Come on, Jada. It's a conversation.
2019, don't tell me shit. Don't tell me
That's
shit,
messed
Bonnie.
up. That's messed up,
I'm
though.
talking to the people that's up in my sector. Do I tell you what to
All
say
right.
about the people up in
No,
my
I'm
go
sector?
just
ahead.
saying
Shut
it's
the
a
fuck up.
conversation, though. Dang. I like Kwani. Kwani be making good points.
And I'm saying shut the fuck up.
She's
Damn.
so
Stay
Jay
in your
Dunn
place.
passionate. She's passionate. Go
She
ahead, passionate.
passionate. Go ahead,
She's
Jada.
passionate, huh? Go
Right,
ahead,
for
Jada.
you to tell me to be quiet, but you wasn't
I
even
didn't tell you
here.
to be quiet. I didn't tell you to be quiet.
Well,
I said it's a
don't tell me
conversation,
shit.
though.
Don't tell me shit. Don't
But you
interrupt me
told
and
her to
let me
pretty much
talk.
shut up, and she's like
She don't
responding to
honey,
you.
She did
I understand.
because she
I
knows that I'm
understand.
bringing a point.
Go
She
ahead,
Okay.
know
Jada.
I'm
All
bringing
right.
Go
a
ahead.
It's a
point.
conversation,
You
though.
Go
That's
ahead.
over
all I'm
here
saying.
trying to
Go
figure
ahead.
out what you can find out. Don't
No, I'm not.
interrupt
That's
me,
not what I'm
bitch.
doing. That's not what I'm doing. Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's what
no
we're doing?
cursing. Oh, Jada, calm down now, girl. It ain't
Oh,
that serious.
dang.
Well, I don't like
Really?
that. Because as long as y'all was
Look.
speaking, he
I've
shut the
done
fuck up.
I've
Now
done
you
nothing but
want to tell
supported
me
you. This
something.
is what we
Now
doing.
you want to
Look,
tell me
all
something.
I did was
No,
support you,
you
and this
was
is
up
what we
here
doing.
with Kwani. You was up here
I
with
was
Kim.
supporting you
You
this whole
ain't
time.
say
The whole
shit.
sector done
You
turned their
ain't say
back on you,
shit.
and I'm sitting
But
here
don't
supporting you. And
interrupt
this is
me.
what we
I'm
doing.
saying don't
That's
interrupt me.
crazy. I'm not
I'm
interrupting
saying
you. I'm
don't
just saying it's a
interrupt me.
conversation. She was talking, and she was responding back. It was like you're trying to
She know
bully the
how to
woman or
respond
something.
to me. You ain't gotta jump in. She know how to respond to
If you
me.
can do
We
it,
have
I
been
can do it.
talking
Is
for
all
the
I'm
last
saying.
10
Look, you
years.
got everybody
We
on
done
your
had
neck. You
dialogue
got
for the
everybody
last
on
10
your neck.
years.
I still was being fair. I was listening to your side of things. You got everybody on your neck right
Either
now.
way, you jumped
It's
out of
crazy
your
how this
lane.
works. No, I
Get
didn't.
back up
No, I
in your
didn't.
lane,
No, I didn't.
please.
This is
Get
Okay,
back
but
up in your
crazy.
may
lane.
I
This is
ask Jay Dunn, may
crazy
I ask a
work.
question? Jay Dunn,
Go
I
ahead,
know what you're
Kwani.
about to, I don't know what you're
I ain't even got my point yet.
okay.
Okay, go ahead, J Dun.
Go ahead, Jay
J
Dunn.
Dun,
Jay
go ahead
Dunn,
with your
please go.
point.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead
Jay
with
Dunn.
your point, J
Thank you.
Dun.
So my point was the reason why Jay Wilson was able to get away with what he got away with being a pastor in the B sector is because he came and people started taking him seriously around 2019, 2020. That's when the pandemic hit. People could not go to their own churches because the churches were closed down. The cities had closed everything down. So people stayed inside and watched Jay Wilson on here. They tied to Jay Wilson. They gave Jay Wilson the money. That's where Jay Wilson was making the most money until everything started to break. Then people were able to go back to their church. They able to go out of their house. They done got vaccinated so they could move around. This is the reason why I heard somebody ask the question, well, what happened that caused him to not be able to do what he used to be doing? Well, it was because the pandemic. The pandemic. And he would have people like nurses and stuff coming over there talking about what we need to do in order to make sure that we safe in the pandemic. All these things are true. So
Okay.
that's all I'm saying is that was a huge factor in the
Okay,
reason
but
why
that
Jay Wilson was
but
able
what
to
does that have to do?
get away
What the
with what he was
pandemic
doing.
has nothing to do with today. The pandemic has nothing to do with today. It's 2025, honey. Everything's
No,
open.
we are.
Everything's
I
open.
thought this was victims of Jay Wilson,
Okay, so but I don't deem myself as a victim of Jay Wilson.
but no,
I can't be. I
I'm
cannot be.
being on topic. I'm being on
But I'm
topic,
being
Kwani.
honest. But I'm being honest about myself. I was the re. Let's be honest. Sir King went live earlier today, and then right now, and stated anyone could come up here. and say what we want to say, whether it's against Jay Wilson or not against Jay Wilson. Did you not get the forum? Come on, Jay Dunn. Now you are college educated.
Hold on. You just asked me a question. Yes,
And
I
I
got
was
the forum.
tagged in
That's
that
why I
too,
was
and he
here
knows
before
I'm a
you
Jay
got up
Wilson
here.
supporter.
That's why I was up here before you got up here.
Okay,
But all I'm
but
doing is
I have no
piggybacking
grievance
on
with
what
Jay
was
Wilson.
said.
I'm not a victim of Jay Wilson. I'm not a victim
Well, you
of
don't
anyone
have to
on here.
be. I'm
I
talking
can't be
about
a
the
victim.
topic of
I
what
can't
he
be a
said.
victim and a victimizer. I can't be a victim and a victimizer. I have victimized people on here too. My
Speak
damn
on it,
self.
Kwani. Damn. Speak on it.
I can't sit here and say.
Remember the police department rap child with Allison, girl. People keep dying. Ain't nobody trying to take away the cheating, the stealing, the lying. Gotta wrap up the crime. Put in some time so I can keep what is yours and you can keep what is mine. Gotta ride around each week, hearing people speak about stupid things and negativity on the street. We got babies on the run, kids selling drugs, people selling, and I ain't even done. We got babies having babies, baby daddy maybes, juvies going crazy. They think they're angry, maybe. So keep this in mind. Wrap up the crime, do the right thing. I guarantee you'll be fine. Okay.
Sir King, you're
Hey,
messy.
Ness. No, how you doing,
I
Ness?
like that. I like that. That was fire.
And that shit was funny as fuck.
Heidi girl, how you
Heidi,
doing,
you came
girl?
back? Heidi?
Queen Quan in
Is
the
that Heidi?
building.
My beautiful girl, my beautiful Heidi.
It's
Why
so
can't
good to
you
hear
back,
you.
Heidi? Because I'm
Let me
like
hear you
these
too.
motherfuckers that I'm trying to give my point of view, and then Umar Sector is telling me to shut the hell up. Don't tell me to shut
B
the hell up
Sector
because when you up
4.0. I
here,
didn't tell you to shut the hell up. I didn't tell you to shut the hell up.
God, we hear you, girl. J Dunn, we hear you all the time. We hear you. Why do you feel like we don't hear you?
That's crazy.
because I don't need to be interrupted.
Oh my
Lord.
God, J Dunn, we all get interrupted,
Well,
honey.
well,
We
let me
all
say
get
this real
interrupted.
quick. When you pulled that Ness video up, it was so funny. It was like you were reading my mind, Sir King. Cause I was thinking the same thing. I wanted to say just the other day, I had to say this, and then I'm gonna go on mute. Jay Wilson got dragged the fuck out of. Ness dragged the fuck. She took the oxygen out that motherfucker. When I tell you Ness dragged him so bad, he couldn't even talk no more. His mouth was dry. All we could smell was Mark ass on his throat. And baby, when I tell you Ness drug him for filth, when I tell you he didn't know what to do, what to say, he was repeating himself. Ness read that motherfucker from the beginning to the end of his motherfucking life. And I wanted to say that real quick, and I digress.
My God, Heidi, my God, Heidi, my God, Heidi.
Are you talking about that
Heidi,
lunch live?
I want to, please let me ask this question. Heidi, you still here? Heidi, please, are you still here? Is Heidi still here? Heidi, I need to know
Yeah,
why.
I'm
she
here.
here.
I'm here, Queen. I'm here.
Cole, why didn't you
Please
interrupt
address
Heidi,
why you went
Cole?
live and cracked.
Why didn't you interrupt Heidi?
Because I want to
Because
hear it. I
nobody
want
was
to hear
trying
what
to
you have
have a
to. Jay
conversation.
Dunn, Jay
Kwani was
Dunn,
trying to have a
Jay
I
Dunn,
was
I
conversation.
want to
done.
hear
You
I was
told
you.
her to
done.
shut up.
Because Cole is
You
too
pretty much,
comfortable.
Kwani,
Don't get too comfortable
Kwani,
with
am I
this
lying?
I
motherfucker.
always
Kwani,
hear
am I
you, Jay
lying?
Dunn.
Were
I
you
always
trying to
hear
have
you.
a conversation with Jay Dunn and she pretty much told you to shut up?
Yeah,
Am
but
I
Jay
lying
Dunn
on that?
telling me hush it, but I
Right.
gotta hush it because I gotta give her a chance
And
No,
because I
that's
I
gotta give her a
understand.
understand.
And
No,
chance.
you
that's
said,
understandable.
what
I was
that
just
got to
saying.
do with you? What that
But
got to do
nobody,
with you?
Oh
nobody.
God!
We were just
Please let me.
listening.
Can I please ask
Let
Heidi
her
a
ask
question?
the question.
Heidi,
Let
please,
her ask the
please
question.
let me ask Heidi a question. Heidi, please tell the people and tell me what is the real reason why you decided to go live and start dragging the beefing sector?
That's my
When I
same
dragged the
exact
beat.
question.
Oh no,
When you
the
start going live,
Oscars.
when you start, the first person you started dragging was Jay Wilson. Remember that? And then you start rolling on down the roll and start dragging everybody.
I don't remember that quantity, but whatever I did, it was
You ain't
somebody who
drag
had
me.
fucked with
You
me
ain't drag
first.
me.
I don't strike unless a motherfucker fuck with me, and then I'm
But
gonna
that's
rip
what I.
they fucking
But
head off.
remember when I made a video and I said somebody had to do something to Heidi because Heidi been over there on
Well, that
somebody
was
else.
yeah. You were saying why I went off on Jay Wilson. That was between me
Yes.
and Jay Wilson. And Timothy Blaine is always a casualty of war when I talk about Jay Wilson. That's just how that's gonna go forever.
Oh my God, really now?
But
Okay.
it was about Jay Wilson, and it was funny because Jay Dunn was talking earlier about, was it Ness saying how he forgot Vivian's birthday, and he was talking about it a week ahead of
Mine
time.
wasn't
But
that?
And I brought up your birthday because he forgot your birthday, and that's why you came out here and dragged him.
Right, but it seemed like right after but that ain't the only reason. But it seemed like right after because that was a side note. It was like in side note. My birthday is literally 2 weeks before his, like 10 days, a few days before his. But
Okay.
the thing is, like, when y'all brought up Vivian, I was like, oh, but right after I confronted him about my situation, and then I brought up the birthday, everybody been talking about, oh, how motherfucker birthdays have been getting forgotten, and not just between me and Jwilson. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about how motherfuckers ain't remember their birthday, but when I said it, oh, that ain't shit. Oh, who cares? It was just a birthday. Oh, but now all of a sudden birthdays are important again. No, I support Jwilson on his birthday. I cash app him on his birthday. I do special things for Jwilson. I thought Jwilson was my friend. Let's get to the
Okay.
root of it. The root of it
Okay.
is my feelings fucking hurt. I'm a motherfucking woman, even though he might think he's the woman. I'm the woman. My motherfucking feelings are hurt. I cared about Jwilson. I thought that was my friend. I didn't think he was talking about me when he said, ain't no friends on YouTube. I didn't think he was talking about me when I flew him to Atlanta. But Jwilson didn't use me. Jwilson was booked. He worked for me, and I paid for that. And my
Okay.
thing is,
But wait a
and
minute,
I'm a
Heidi.
hospitable person.
Okay. But
If
Heidi.
you visit me, I'm gonna be hospitable anyway. That's just the type of bitch I am. I
Okay.
digress. Go ahead.
But this is what I'm saying, Heidi. This is why I asked you the question. You need to come live and tell people what is really going on, because people are thinking, oh, you just mad about a birthday. We did not know, including myself, did not know
I
about he
did
was
it. I did
paying
that
and
10
boots to come
hour
to Atlanta.
live, and I explained it, Kwani. If people still can't get it, I'm not finna break that shit too long. That's why the live was 10 hours.
10
So
hours.
the only thing a person cared about was that I said my birthday, which was at the very end. But I did a whole 10-hour live. But people want to discredit my motherfucking feelings as if I don't got feelings over here. Like I'm some punk ass bitch who has not supported the entire beef sector. I've showed love to a lot of motherfuckers on the beef sector that do not show the love back. But I do things from my heart. I don't do things expecting anything back. But I thought that was my motherfucking friend. So that's the difference. But I can't come on Sir King's platform and explain and break down what happened between me and Jwilson. That just would take too long. I'm done with it. I don't want to explain anything else about
But
it.
why do you expect him to be your friend? Why you consider him a friend? We would like to know that. What?
Well, I did consider him a friend. I did. He made me feel like he was my friend.
Okay, but not quality, but I obviously there's some qualities that you look for in a friend. So what were those qualities that allowed you to label him as a friend?
You know, the thing is with me, I'm the type of person I treat you the way I want you to treat me. I feel like I shouldn't have to tell you how to treat me. Because of the way I treat you, you're going to treat me that way. And that's not true. That's not what everybody. I realize that. But my thing is certain things in my life that I'm doing. It's certain things that's bigger than YouTube. It's bigger than dirty ass dirt Pizarro. It's bigger than a big obese ass bitch Brie. It's bigger than shit that we doing on YouTube. It's things that are going on in real life that we're doing. Jwilson ain't like, damn Heidi, I see you doing big shit. I see like what friends do. When I start realizing this nigga ain't even saying, damn Heidi, what's going on with your show? I know I'm gonna be on a couple of the episodes. Heidi, I know you like he don't even give general support. I support his platform, this raggedy ass shit on the beef sector, him fighting with people for nothing, trying to degrade people that ain't even got what he got. Like I don't do that to people. Even if I know a bit, when I realize a bitch don't have as much as I got, I really leave that hoe alone unless she just a dirt bitch that deserve it. I fuck with Pizarro because Pizarro her and Bree tried to plot on me. Them hoes tried to plot up on me. And they don't talk about it, trying to keep it on the low. So that's some personal shit I got with them hoes.
You can't just drop that bomb. How did they try to plot on you?
When VS got locked up, Bree Big Bree was running around trying to be friends with everybody. And at that time, I was active on the beach sector, so you know the door was clouded up. So that bitch wanted to interview me. And I said, I'm not going to interview with you unless I know you never doxed me. Did you ever dox me when you was over there with VS? Because she wanted to be friends with everybody when VS got locked up. So I go over there. I did the motherfucking interview with her. We might have even did two. I can't remember. I fucked with her. When VS got out, Pizarro told Bree, don't fuck with Heidi, because we don't want VS to get mad at you for fucking with Heidi. We got to play this shit right. So they was behind the scene after I done supported these dirty bitches.
Oh, Lord.
That bitch reached out to me when VS got locked up, trying to get an interview, trying to be all up in my motherfucking Versace.
My God, today.
So,
But Heidi,
I don't like shit like that. And then when I confronted the bitches, little pissy ass dirt, these some little broke dirty hoes. This would kill me. Little dirty ass bitch, Pizarro, got motherfuckers running around doing. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. But that's me. Okay, so this motherfucking bitch calling the shots. Well, I told her to do that. I told her to, basically try to black me out because VS was back. And it would be bad for Bree's platform because they was going to try to make up with VS, which of course they did, but not at first because VS cussed all them hoes out at first. But then after that, of course, the slaves went back to their master.
Okay,
but don't play with me. When the bitch got locked up, the first bitch she wanted to holler at was Heidi. And then I supported that little dirty bitch, cash apping this little ragged asshole. It wasn't a lot, but bitch, you ain't never cashed at me. So I was supporting them little dirty hoes. VS came back, them dirty bitches tried to black me out. I'm like, what the fuck going on with these little dirty hoes? Girl, fuck you, bitch. You could never black me out, bitch. Bitch, I walks away, hoe.
But
I wouldn't even know a hoe like I wouldn't even know you bitches in real life.
But Heidi,
you would never know a bitch like me in real life. Don't ever get it twisted and think in real life you would know me, because you wouldn't, bitch.
Heidi, I never thought you were blocked out of the beefing center. I never thought that. I just thought you just
still on mute? Why you not interrupting these two women talking? Why you not doing that,
Hold on. There's somebody next. Hold on. Who is this?
Yeah, Sir King. My bad, man. I was getting off from doing something. I apologize. I do want to come up to say I do apologize because I didn't want my first impression on you to be bad. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
it is what it is. But Code, you hear these women talking and they getting into it and interrupting each
When are you
other.
when are you gonna base it off of the actual premise? When you gonna base it off of the real premise? You told her to shut up. When did Heidi tell Kwani to shut up? You didn't tell her to shut up. You told her to pretty much shut up. It is what it is. So you keep interrupting. You keep saying stuff, and you're off. You're not even building it off of the shit that you did. You want me to do something?
Listen.
It was going like haywire. Can we just
listen?
Oh my God.
Let me just say this, Jay Dunn. I'm appreciative, and let me just say this right now. I've been seeing everybody blow up my phone, telling me about you, Jay Dunn. I got my whole chat going crazy, going bonkers about you, Jay Dunn. And the reason why I'm a loyal ass dude, and you were the first one to hit my link, Jay Dunn, and I was appreciative of that. Very appreciative that I sat through all these comments that I'm getting on my damn phone about you. Even my loyal people, day one, telling me about you. Okay. Then the people in the chat. So I have to make an executive decision, Jay Dunn. I have to let you go because there's people up here who want to hear Kwani. They want to hear Heidi. Like, we haven't heard from Kwani in decades. We haven't heard from Heidi in decades. Like, Heidi dropping tea and people want to hear it.
You made me old as dirt, Sir King.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I have.
I know I'm being silly.
No, you good. But Jay Dunn, you gotta understand how this works, and you a content creator, and you know how this works. I can't allow that to happen. So I appreciate you being the first to hit the link, but you gotta understand I have a platform to run and a show to do. Okay.
I like Jay Dunn. I gotta be honest. I do like her. She gives what she gives because she gives what she gives. She is who she is because she is who she is. I get it. And maybe I get it now because I've been gone. And I got to be honest about it. I do not feel the same way I felt about everybody when I was here. I'm gone now, so I feel so differently. The young lady, I want to say this, Sir King, I'm here. So let me just use you. Can I utilize your platform, please?
Sure, no problem, Kwani.
Sure, but
I've been
I
gone.
agree with you, Kwani. I'm not here because I'm a victim of Jay Wilson's. I'm here because I felt like
You got a
giving a
voice.
testimony
Yeah,
about
you got a
this
voice.
raggedy ass,
You have a voice.
ungrateful, unsupportive
I
ass,
get
fake ass chaplain.
it. I get it. I understand everybody
But,
plight.
but
I
Heidi,
get it.
you dropped the bomb, and like you said, you were include him in the show. What part was he gonna play in that show?
Yeah, I want to know about the show. He was going to be on your show, and he doesn't even speak about that though.
He
He
don't
won't
even
speak
talk.
about it.
His part is coming. It's coming eventually. But my thing is, he didn't even call me. My thing is, I didn't care about support on YouTube. We know that I have to step away from my platform to do shit in real life. I got
I
real
get it.
shit going on. I expected my friend to be like, "Hey Heidi, how's things going?" And what popped the whole thing off was Timothy Blaine. Timothy Blaine gave more fuck about what I was doing than Jay Wilson. So
Okay.
that's what Timothy Blaine started it. He the
So
one
that's
made me
what.
come back, and
Oh,
then
that's what,
I
okay.
ended up getting into it with Rick reading all this kind of shit,
Okay.
because Rick
Okay.
just wanted to say something. But anyways, I digress on that.
Okay.
But my thing is, this man ain't even saying, hey Heidi, how your shit going behind the scenes? You know, I know
Has he
you
ever
doing some shit.
has
I
Jay
ain't
Wilson
seen you
called you
on
that?
YouTube in a long time. It's like, no. Now, baby, you got to come up there and put in some work for Jay Wilson. Like, y'all think he be promoting my palette and shit. Like, when that girl said, you held on to that palette for a year. I felt the same thing in my spirit. I just never wanted to say nothing. I just felt like Jay Wilson feel like he had to use me before he promote anything about mine. Y'all might think that he be promoting and I'm getting all this money. No, I'll cash app him if he shout out my business or something. But does that mean they really buy something? No, they don't buy nothing all the time. And I've only got, what, 3 shout outs, and the only one where they actually purchased things was with the thing I did with S. Hutchison. S. Hutchison came up there, and off the cuff, S. Hutchison, and we was on Jay Wilson's platform, and then she was like, man, y'all, let's buy some palettes from Heidi. And I did like 75% off. That wasn't even his idea. Y'all giving this man too much credit. I don't make money off Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson makes more money off me. We could check the cash apps and see who get the most money off of each other. Jay Wilson barely give me $9.99 in the super chat. Jay Wilson didn't even support my biggest, when I was doing baddies, when I was really doing baddies, getting 100,000, 70,000, 50. Jay Wilson didn't come over there and say nothing. He didn't even congratulate me. But he always got something to say to these dirty bitches that really ain't doing nothing in life. That's all I'm saying, bitch. Like, I don't have time for a person like that. But then you try to act like in real life, you're this person that's really about people doing shit in real life, really putting boots to the ground, but he's not. He's jealous. I believe that Jay Wilson is jealous of me. He has a jealous streak about me. And it's because in my opinion, it's because he's gay. If he was straight, I don't think he would have that jealousy side. But because he like dick like me, he has this bitch side to him. So he competes. Just like I told Jay Wilson. You keep going on your fucking StreamYard without the vertical live. If you're gonna do vertical, don't do it on the StreamYard. Just do it regular. You will make more money. But because I told him to do it, he don't want to do it because he don't want nobody to say they told him to do it. He was trying to do vertical and don't even know how to do it. He do it through the damn StreamYard.
Lord, Sir
He's
King,
slow
you
as
threatening me in the
fuck.
chat.
I was like, Jay Wilson, you get the numbers on the vertical live by doing it straight through the phone. You can't do it through StreamYard. This dumb motherfucker, he didn't do it because Jay Wilson don't want nobody to take credit for nothing. Bitch, I was just telling you, slow ass. You slow. I was just telling your old ass. That's all. I digress. Go ahead, Kwani. I'm not going to interrupt you anymore.
Okay, but Heidi, I have a question for this one. Dealing with you and Jay Wilson. Do you think that Jay Wilson promotes other people because they're giving him money behind the table? Or under the table or whatever they call it, child?
Stomp down, that's a motherfucking lie. Before you say that, bitch, you gonna have to prove it. Bitch, you gonna have to buy my products, bitch. Then you gonna have to come on here, go live, and prove that, hoe. Bitch, I got top of the line motherfucking products, bitch. I put my motherfucking bank on it, ho. I don't play games. Stomp down, you Jeffrey Dahmer looking bitch. Don't play with me, you half dead motherfucker.
Stop
I
down.
don't
Gotta
put
be
out
trolling.
bad products. You bitch. Where your motherfucking brand at, ho? Ragged ass bitch. While you walking up on Tracy footstep. Bitch, I wish you would pull up at my door. I'll blow your mother.
Child.
Blow it back, ho. I'm not the bitch to play
Whoa.
with. My products are top of the
Oh my
line.
God.
You can put them next to Kylie Jenner and any of them hoes. My shit top of the line, bitch. Don't
Hit
play with
step
me.
down.
We
Hit step
spent
down. Get the
thousands,
link.
bitch.
I
We
would
spent
love a
thousands
step
over here,
down. Get the
hoe.
link there.
I ain't never had a
Hit
motherfucker
step
have to
down,
farm
child.
my shit. You don't gotta
Step
buy
down.
my motherfucking hot water heater, bitch. Oh,
Step
ragged
down.
ass, dirty ass nigga.
I
Busy
would love for
sucking
step down. Hit
dick
the link
and
there.
taking dick up his ass for years.
Whoa.
Child.
Thank you.
You're
I would
an old
love for step
punk.
down. Hit the link.
Your
Oh.
Having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Your booty hole loose. Your booty hole is loose, stomp down.
My God,
Bitch,
today.
Thank you for the cash app. I'll be forgetting to. Can y'all have my
hemorrhoids
cash
hanging
app,
out your
please?
motherfucking ass, bitch. Go
Can
play
y'all have
with
my
somebody.
cash
Go get
app,
one of them
please?
little
Thank you,
punks
though. Thank you for the cash app.
with your dirty ass, bitch. Dirty booty hole
Hit
ass
step
Oh.
down.
nigga.
What the fuck, bro?
Taking dick for 50 years, bitch. Find somebody. Jeffrey Dahmer looking. Oh, dick sucking. Ass eat.
What the fuck, bro?
I'm tripping, man. Not like that. You know I wouldn't trip. What about cruising?
Dick
I would
sucking
love
ass
for step
bitch.
Heidi was going off, man.
Is step down every panel. The step down here panel. I'm asking you all because I've been gone. And I know
No,
things that
he.
has
So
moved along a way. But my goodness.
I know.
Sir King, Sir King, I want to say this to you, Sir King. Let me talk about Sir King, child. Sir King, I gotta talk about it. I heard what you said on your first video before this one.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that some of us did state that it wasn't Jwilson's fault what happened with Tommy and Castro. But I want to say the reason why I stated that. How could one male motivate two other males in another state to act the way they behaved?
Because he paying them.
Man, come on. I'm not
Nah,
paying him to
nah,
bust his head to the white
nah,
meat. Come on, man.
nah.
Yeah,
He ain't paying them.
he paid who to do what?
He ain't
Jay
paying them.
Wilson gave somebody to do what to somebody what? What?
No, I don't think
You
he's paying. I
you
think.
saying that Jay Wilson paid Tommy to drive over to Castro's home and hit him in the head with a club that Sir King
No,
laughed at me about. Because
no,
I was
but
first with a club on the YouTube, honey, on the in the beef and sector.
yes,
I was first with a club, right? Sir King.
yes,
Sir
she
King said,
was.
Sir King said, what you over there? Sir
We
King,
heard,
bring that video up.
we
Where
heard
that
that.
one at?
We heard that clickety clack clack. We heard that clickety clack clack
And
clack.
I still got my club today.
Mm-hmm.
But
Sir
I don't got the
King,
one. I don't got the one he got.
Sir King, can you
But I
please
still got a
remove
club.
Jadon? Can you please remove Jadon from the chat?
not requesting her
I
to.
would no,
Come
I
on.
can't.
Come
I
on,
can't.
Mr.
I'm
West.
not gonna do that. I expressed my appreciation for Jay Dunn hitting the link, but due to the audience and the back end conversation that I'm getting, I just couldn't allow that to continue.
Yeah,
And
she threatened to strike you. You ain't see the back chat where she said if you got the
I'm
yeah.
very aware of what transpired. I understand that, but I hope she does understand that she put me in a position that I was a no win. I had 13 in my live. Everybody left. You know what I
My
mean?
God, today.
Look, I had to make it clear that I came up when the numbers was dropping. So y'all can't
And do y'all
blame that
not
shit on
understand
me.
that my God today came from me? My God today came from me. Is Jay was over there saying, my God today. That's my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh
had
wow.
1,300 in the
My
chat, and
God
then
today.
everybody
My God.
left.
I
So,
was the one who came on
mhm.
YouTube saying my God today, and then Jay
Yeah.
Wilson went over
That's
there
the
and
only
said,
reason I felt
but
comfortable
I'm not
coming up,
moved,
Sir King. Everybody
but
left.
it doesn't bother me. It doesn't move me.
No.
Jay Wilson, let me say this about Jay Wilson to me. For me, not for you all. Everybody get their own whatever they got with Jay Wilson. I got my own too with Jwilson. I have talked on the phone to Jwilson, and some of you all have not. And I've got a different perception of Jwilson on the phone. He could have been manipulating me too. Can y'all understand that? I could have been being manipulated. I understand Sir King's way of thinking. I understand Heidi's way of thinking and all of you all's way of thinking. Because I don't know everybody that's here. But I understand everybody's way of thinking of Jwilson. And I'm not saying that I am on Jwilson's side. I'm not saying that I'm on your side. I'm on my side. And the reason why I am here is because Sir King opened up a format for all. He said, I don't care if you like them or don't like them, but I'm opening up my door for anybody to say what the hell they want to say. And that's the reason why I'm here. And that's why I said to you, Sir King, and everybody in the room, allow Sir King to be Sir King. When you said, when you made that statement, somebody had put something in your back chat and said, I would be willing to give you this amount of dollars to have you move somebody. I knew good and well you wouldn't do it because I know who Sir King is. I know I don't know all the ins and outs of Sir King, but I know the good parts of Sir King. Have you and I been in altercation, argument on YouTube? Of course. But I go home with the good parts of you.
But see, the thing is, Kwani, I may have done it, but I would have split the proceeds with the people.
I know you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know you. Right. I know who you are as a human.
Well, Kwani, can I ask you something?
Yes, ma'am. Always, Heidi.
Okay. And I remember that time when Jwilson went off on you. And I was listening to both y'all, and he really hurt you.
Yeah.
But you
he's not the only one, though. He's not the only one, Heidi.
I know, but I was mad at. I went live and cussed him out that day, and it's like, but I guess you do have a real forgiving spirit.
I can forgive it. I can move on, Heidi. I can move on. Heidi,
so unnecessary.
Heidi, it was unnecessary for you and I, but necessary for him, Heidi.
Right. And at the time, he had a bunch of dudes ready to go back and forth with him, but he took the time out to come at you. And that was my problem with it.
Okay, but he doing what he doing. He has a penis. I don't, Heidi. I'm a woman all day, every day. And when I get up on here, I gotta try to pretend I got a dick. No pun intended, Sir King. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm in some kind of thing here. Who built this shit is men. Do you understand what I'm sitting on? This is men stuff who built this. When I don't make money, they make money off the back of all of us. I'm monetized.
Okay.
And somebody's still making money off the back of me.
Well, I think Pizarro would disagree. And Pizarro says SK Heidi Ho is lying. We never plotted on her or cared about her with VS. She is unhinged and delusional.
Oh boy.
Well, that's not even subject matter. I'm sorry that it went somewhere else, Pizarro.
Bitch, I am not unhinged or delusional when it comes to your dirty ass. Bitch, you already admitted it. Girl, please. Girl, go back in the hole that you came up out of, you big ass cockroach. Get your little dirty cockeyed ass the fuck on. You one-eyed hoe. You one-eyed dirty draws bitch. Bye, bitch. Bitch, you did. Yes, you did, hoe.
The panel. I just say hit the panel.
So before Pizarro hits the link, I did say I was going to leave, but I do got one more question. So doesn't Jwilson always say like give good advice towards them to not do all the heinous shit that they be doing? That's what I gathered. But
yes, he does. But it's just like me saying to you, you are such a wonderful human. Oh, I love your work. And then say, but you're nothing like them. Is it a backhanded compliment?
That's what you think he's doing? Backhanded compliment?
Yes.
Backhanded compliment. Which means you steal them anyway. I just didn't understand. Ooh, it's like I've been around a lot. Heidi, no pun intended, because I know you're married to a Caucasian. But many of Caucasians have always said this to me. You're nothing like them. What you mean? Oh, I'm still a nigger, but not the nigger
Not the
like those
Hardy
niggas.
are.
I know, right?
I'm being honest. Y'all
Kwani ain't
acting like
playing
y'all
today.
never heard. You telling me you ain't never heard that before in your life?
Well, I mean, the Hardy are on the platform. Diabolical.
Quantity Part Clan. Quantity Part
Bizarro,
Clan.
fuck you, bitch.
Come on,
Fuck
now.
you, hoe.
Come on,
Forever,
come on.
bitch.
Y'all acting like y'all ain't never heard that before. Y'all acting like you all never heard that before.
Not the way you
Why would
say
I
it.
prove something to a
You know,
bitch that is a known liar?
Sir King, you know what I'm giving. You know what I'm giving, child, all the time, all day, every day.
Clan. That's what you give a clan.
Ain't that what you
Clan.
Quantity, you Quantity just doing too much. You gotta go over your own plan. You doing too much.
So what was your conclusion, or what was your thoughts on that, Sir King?
No, I think it's very dangerous what he's doing. He'll go. So Castro will then say he moved on, right? So then when Tommy hits the piano, he's like, oh, he's a moved on with a new man, and da. So he
So, Sir King, are you saying
instigating.
playing two sides against the middle?
Say again.
Are you saying he's playing two sides against the middle?
Right, and that's what we.
Jay Wilson is duplicitous.
Okay, but Sir King, you can't just blame it on him. If they're dumb enough to fall for the two sides against the middle,
But
they're
how
dumb
can
enough to fall for two sides against the middle.
Right, but that means you're taking advantage of the mentally disadvantaged,
Okay,
right?
well, okay. And so what can we do about it besides go live and talk about it?
Have a town hall and make him rethink his ways.
Okay, and you think it's gonna
You
change?
putting in your work.
You think it's gonna change?
Yeah,
You think it's gonna
I
change
do.
something?
I do feel it. If you see 1,300 people talking about your ass,
Well, I would love, but who we need
King,
others
how
up
long you
here.
gonna leave this comment up here?
We
Can
need
you move her
others
comment?
up here.
I'm sorry. I'm in battle right now, Heidi. My bad.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
We
We
need
done
others.
with that dirty bitch.
Let me be honest.
She got her own platform.
May I speak about something, Sir King, and
All right,
everybody on the
Sir
panel?
King, I'm about to bounce.
Okay,
Kwani.
no problem.
All right, Sir King, I appreciate
Binary,
you.
thank you, honey. I just my first time meeting you, honey. Love you.
All right, Kwani.
I'm liking you. I'm liking me some you, honey.
Hey, that's what's up. Okay. And Heidi knows I'm a supporter. I'll be over there supporting Heidi. You know what I mean? Why everybody talking trash about me in the chat? I don't be seeing y'all over there. Just saying.
Yeah, binary be coming through every once in a while. I
Well,
appreciate
I
you.
like a person who could hear all sides. All
Okay,
sides of
well,
things.
hold on. But we all want to hear the side of Urban. Go ahead, Urban. What are you saying?
What I was going to say is that Jay Wilson is intelligent enough to know what he's doing. Okay, he's duplicitous.
I will agree with you, Urban.
He's duplicitous, and he gave an audience. He gave an audience to what was clearly a domestic violence situation, and he clowned it. And then he'll throw in something, to kind of pacify and say, "Oh, well, y'all shouldn't be doing this or doing that." But he's giving an audience of people that he full well knows. We're talking about someone who's a certified chaplain. We're talking about someone who went through seminary.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. You don't see any Christ-like behavior in that. You don't see him instead of trying to quash situations and use his leadership. Right, his role is automatically a leadership. Instead of using those abilities and the training he's had over the years, he decides to exploit and turn it into a situation where
he is utilizing his leadership, but in a different way.
Yeah, it's all about the dollar. It's always all about
okay, but also he throws in this too. Do y'all not understand what he's giving? It's a tug and a pull of things. I told you all this thing, and I told you all that thing, but I also told you all I'm here for the money, and there are no friends on YouTube. So he's giving you all facets of it, and if you dumb enough to fall for it, you dumb enough to fall for it. So it's not even about him no more. It's about you being an idiot.
But Kwani, I think that's wrong. You can't say someone.
He's given a platform.
Sir King is wrong by who? By way of who though?
But Kwani, you say dumb enough, but yet he's projecting the ways of the Lord and singing about God.
Yes, but it's done by way of us. It's not done by way of him.
So you're pretty much saying it's dumb for people to look for salvation through an entertainment.
How are you looking for salvation over somebody you don't know, and that's not even?
We don't even know. We don't know the priest. We don't know the priest that's
Sir
preaching
King,
at the,
you,
the
Sir
chapel.
King, Sir King, I cannot ask you how to change my tire if you never change the tire.
What kind of analogy is that? We ain't talking about. We're talking about this man
Okay,
preaching.
I'm just giving something simple. Okay, something
No,
simple.
but how we going from?
I cannot come and ask Sir King on how to change my tire if Sir King has never changed the tire.
Kwani,
You
no,
understand what I'm saying?
I understand that, but we're talking about a man that is preaching that got 8 degrees of theology.
Okay, I don't care about that, but no one cares. He's within the beefing sector. They
But you got,
say
but
beefing sector.
Kwani, that is the main reason in which Tommy went over there because he's like, oh, my daddy's a preacher. Jay Wilson's a preacher.
Okay, and
And
what
he told
happened?
him,
No,
he
no, no,
said,
no.
and Tommy told Jay Wilson that he looked up to him. He said,
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
look up to you, Jay Wilson.
and
I
Jay
digress.
Wilson did what? Exploited him, right? He
Right.
exploited
I'm
him, right?
not now. Now I agree with Kwani on that. Now I've been quiet, but Kwani
He
does.
exploited. He
She ain't
exploited
lying.
him, and the boy didn't go back
Tommy
home
got
to his dad.
exploited. Tommy
He got
definitely got
exploited, and the boy
exploited.
didn't go back home to his father. Why go to Jay Wilson, not go to your daddy?
Because he's in
Probably,
church.
maybe that's why he went to Jay Wilson because he can't go to his daddy because Jay Wilson
Oh,
gay like him.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Uh,
will say this.
It's very
Tom.
rare to
well,
find a gay pastor. A
mhm.
lot of these gay
Okay.
men are
Some things I
feeling
can't talk about.
safe.
Well,
Tommy
some
whole
things I can't talk
timeline.
about. I don't understand homosexuality, and don't get me involved in that because you know good goddamn well I'm gonna go somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know nothing
I,
about it.
I, the
Let
one
me
thing
shut up while I'm
the
ahead.
one thing I'll say to y'all, and I'm being real as hell as a person who watched from the outside, that whole Tommy timeline situation and everything up to this point, it feels like a play to me. That shit feel like a
What
play.
part?
Jay Wilson,
Hitting that
Jay
boy in the
Wilson,
head.
Jay Wilson just sat from the back like Birdman, rubbing his hands the whole time, whichever way it went. He getting
and
his time.
that's you got to understand. Tommy
Okay,
and Jay
so
Wilson behind the scenes talking to each other, communicating, and all
okay,
that.
but, but
So
but us sitting here on social media, not behind the scenes to support anybody's narrative or fix anybody's narrative. What can we do about it?
thank you, Sheffy.
What can we do about that though? To sit here and gossip like we're doing right now. Jay Wilson was
Well,
wrong.
Tony,
I
Jay
mean,
Wilson was wrong.
I think Sir King has a noble cause drawing
right.
I'm
attention,
not saying he doesn't have a noble cause.
drawing
I never
attention
said
to it
that.
because the
Urban,
man.
I never said he didn't have a noble
Right, but
cause. I
Kwani,
understand.
Mhm.
This
Yes.
is the first time so far with me being in the beef sector, I have
Okay.
ever saw a panel that's
Okay.
talking about the shit Jay Wilson does. There hasn't been one.
I get it.
Well,
You know why there hasn't been nobody to do it? Because nobody cares. No
you
one
know something.
cares.
If you look at his history, Jay Wilson has zoomed in on people who are emotionally broken, and that comes from his
Okay,
skills.
but what can we do
Let
about
me
that,
finish.
Urban?
Hold on. Well, talk about it. What we're doing right
Okay.
now. But let me
Okay.
finish, Kwani.
All
So,
right.
if you look at his history, right? Look at how he used Rico to bring views. Whenever he was low on views, Rico was
Mhm.
always low hanging fruit, an easy topic. He liked to go
Okay.
after people like ZT. He liked to go after people that you know, even without any kind of professional training like he has, people that you know are broken, right? Like you could tell that this Tommy and Castro situation, these are two broken individuals that need mentorship and guidance, not
Facts.
exploitation. And so we got Rico, we got ZT, we got Honest Row. Who else do we got that he would pick on? Who's some other people
Brian.
we like to pick on?
Brian.
Brian. Right. So if you look at it, there's a pattern here of exploiting people that are broken, right? People that make
Yes, but we also have to understand why is their spirit drawn to that? Their spirit is drawn to that.
they're
Hold
drawn
up.
to that
You hold on.
pastoral. They're drawn to that image that he puts out there of being
Right.
pastoral, being a
They
mentor.
they don't see what they're doing is wrong, especially if it's a pastor that's sitting right here encouraging the shit you do. Listen to what you saying, Kwani.
Is this the boss of the
And it
bully?
sucks.
Oh yeah, I'm on here for a quick second.
Okay.
Sir, I don't know who you are, but when you mentioning people, I'm a boss and a bully, honey. I am not a flunky. I am not a Rico or a Castro or a Tommy. So please refer to them and not me. Okay,
I agree with you.
Who are you? Who is
I
he
agree
talking
with
about?
you,
I'm
ZT.
talking to
I agree
you.
with you.
Now have a
What he's
good
trying to
one.
do is
He
he
said,
thinks
"What
of
is he?
you.
What did he
He
say his
thinks
name
of you
was?"
in that. He thinks of you in that way. He
ZT.
thinks of you in that way. But that's not a
Right.
representation
I
of who
never
you
said
are.
his name. I don't know what the fuck that
That's not a
was.
representation of who you are, ZT. I know you're a nurse. I know that you're an educated man.
ZC is not
But
a representation of
he
that.
thinks that he
ZC
can.
knows exactly what's happening over there. He
Yeah, he
plays
thinks.
with the fuck shit. He plays with the fuck shit. Sucking, I gotta start utilizing profanity. I'm sorry. Because I'm going somewhere and it's late in the night and I didn't work all day. I understand what all of you all are saying. Do I think these folks are vulnerable and got weaknesses? I do. But they are drawn to that. And I don't know why.
No, but
Y'all asking, what is a town hall meeting really about? Can
Kwani,
we start from the beginning?
right? This my thing. And I don't think you picking up
I
on it.
got sidetracked. With all
This
this other stuff going on. Sir
this
King, please, can we start up from the beginning? Why
this
is a
those
town hall meeting here?
right. The town hall meeting is a meeting that's basically bringing people together to talk about the real shit that's going on. You know how many panels in the B sector just be talking straight bullshit, straight
Yes, I do.
bullshit.
I've been here. I was part of it. I was part of the bullshit too. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I was part of the bullshit too.
Right.
So
So
go ahead.
I respect it because at the end of the day, like real shit, a motherfucker got
And it's
clunked.
OG shit.
A motherfucker got clunked in
It
the
is
head.
OG shit, but I'm asking, can we start back over? What is the
But
premise of this town
Quantity,
hall?
the premise of the situation is to bring awareness to the situation.
Thank you.
Is change gonna happen? I don't know, but at least we're talking about it. And I know people do listen to what people say. And if you
Yes.
got 1,300 or 500 people, and we all
Mhm.
have to know what you're doing, it does make a difference. And you rethink stuff. You may rethink about. Let me cut back on that. Let me not sit up here and say, "Oh, your snap is getting snipped" and stuff like that. So little differences can make a big difference. You get what I'm
I
saying?
get it.
I
Yes.
ain't linked up with nobody, so I ain't got to worry about no ramifications or repercussions or nobody not liking me or promoting my live or going on top live on top of me. So I have
I
the
get
freedom
it.
of doing that. So I see something and I'm saying something, especially when you play with God.
I
Especially
understand what you're saying, but
and then you making a whole spectacle out of somebody getting clunked in the head with a fucking tire. Excuse me for cursing, a tire iron. And then instead of you
no, but
being
that's
like, "Oh
our. We
well,
gotta be honest and tell the truth. It was a club.
I
it was
thought it was
it
a
was that's
crowbar.
even worse." Long
No, it was a
story
club,
No,
short,
it's
honey.
a
It was a club.
club.
It, baby, it
it,
was a club. It was a club, honey. We you locked the steering wheel, honey. Yes, it
all
And
right,
was.
he
all right.
aggravated and agitated, and that was my final
Thank you,
straw. I
thank you.
really lost all respect for them. I had like a grain of salt worth of respect left. But after he instigated that whole thing for views, I'm gonna get my money. He sounded like an old bitter bitch. I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get my money. Instead of him leading these people, the Bible say to lead the youth. He was supposed to say, "You guys, calm down. Y'all
But I
can do
want to.
better." It was
But I
moments
gotta.
where those guys would make up. But Jay Wilson be, "Oh, y'all back together." Then they would break up. Then they would make up. And they would break up. And every time they would try to come back together, Jay Wilson would go in until they break up again. Y'all just seen what Castro did. Jay Wilson broke that man's spirit. I'm not about that. That man went and ripped up his application to reinstate his food stamps. That young black man probably need that money. Jay Wilson making this man feel so bad that this young man could
Exactly.
possibly starve
Oh my goodness, I don't know.
because he's
I
trying to
don't.
impress Jay Wilson,
Man, what you
who's
talking about? I
beating
don't
him
get. I
down.
don't know.
You don't beat somebody down that's already beat the fuck down.
On God.
That man ripped up his paperwork and said, "I'm done. I'm not even gonna apply for it no more." That broke my motherfucking heart. But I ain't supporting no niggas out here.
But
I ain't no
let me
trick.
say.
But I'm
But
just
y'all,
saying.
I need y'all to hear
That broke
this.
my heart.
I need y'all to hear this too. And it may sound messed up to what I'm about to say. It doesn't make a difference into who they really worship. Click your link, Sir King. And I'm being honest.
Kwani, what the hell
They,
is you talking about?
I'm being honest. I want y'all to hear this. Yeah, it may sound crazy to y'all. Well, they want to hell with Kwani. Kwani ain't been here. She don't give a damn about them people either. We don't give a damn about Heidi. Heidi don't give a damn. She ain't been here. And all of y'all that set up on this panel, we don't give a damn about what the hell they saying. They don't like Jay Wilson. They don't care about what nobody's saying. They has beens. They not OGs. Let James Caldwell hit this link. Let Sean Bradley hit this link. I need y'all to understand it. See, I'm not downgrading any of us sitting here or in the room. Who they worship is who they worship. Let a James Caldwell hit this panel. A Sean Bradley hit this panel. A Fire Baby hit this panel. People they worship show
Yeah,
up.
but the people they worship ain't the ones doing what they doing to them, though.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. They don't need to hear the voice from me or
So you
any of
saying
you.
I don't understand what you're saying. You saying that
If
we would
we're
matter
talking,
more if these
we
people say
we
something.
don't matter to them. I'm being honest. We don't matter to
But
them.
well, but
You
this
make
panel is
their
about Jay
views. What the
Wilson,
fuck?
so it does
We
matter.
don't
It's a
matter to
topic about Jay Wilson, but
you. Not understand. They
if
don't.
that's
We
the
don't matter to
case,
them.
I don't agree with that.
Right.
I just
That's crazy.
In their eyes,
Yeah,
I'm.
that was
I'm not.
crazy. That was nuts.
Y'all think I'm crazy? I don't care about you thinking me crazy. It doesn't. Had James Caldwell made a went over there and went live.
Ma'am, I don't that matters not. I mean,
Okay.
salute to James Caldwell, but
It
the
doesn't. It
views
doesn't mean a solution. It does not mean a
the
solution would
views the
happen.
views the views make a channel. If everybody
Well,
stopped supporting
I
Jay
hope that
Wilson
this
today, he
does.
wouldn't have shit.
I hope and pray that this does. I'm being honest about it. I'm not here to hurt anyone's feelings. That's not what I'm here for. I support the vision of Sir King. I do. I understand what he's saying after he played what he played about Jay Wilson. But Jay Wilson has also gone live and say he don't give a fuck about nothing and nobody. And if they dumb enough to still go over there, why are we saving niggas who want to be saved? Stop asking for us to save niggas who want
They
to be
do
saved.
want to get saved. They're just going to someone that they feel that they see good
We can't.
qualities in.
I know, but what they
I
got to do
cannot
with
save
James
them. I cannot
Caldwell and
save them.
Fabe?
No, if his power is stronger than mine, I can't save it. If negativity is stronger than positivity. That's why I'm gone. That's why I left. If I
Yeah,
change my
that's not
format, ain't nobody coming to my room.
We
that's not true.
whoever Bessie Free is, this ain't even about holding weight on a motherfucking panel. This
If
is a
I
panel that
leave,
Sir King decided he want to do about a motherfucking Jay Wilson. This has nothing to do with the
I
whole beef
chose
sector
not to
in a
argue
whole,
anymore.
and we need certain motherfuckers to say
I
something for certain
chose
motherfuckers.
not to
That
argue
that it,
anymore, and I don't get no clicks and views. I decided to back the fuck up away from the beefing sector and say I'm done. Don't nobody
Yeah,
watch
just
me.
like when they try to say shit
Don't
about
nobody
my beef
watch
sector
me.
views. I'm not even
Are you
actively in the
kidding me?
beef sector.
Y'all sound
But baby, we
crazy.
can get numbers up if
I
we
don't.
trying to.
I don't watch. I'm not watching. I've unsubbed, so I won't get that rhetoric. I don't go live dragging people. And I still get stuff. Somebody said I could care less.
Right, but
Goodbye. Okay,
ask your
I
goodbye.
feel like anytime anybody
No,
from the OGs get together, I don't give a fuck who in the panel. It's a motherfucking celebration. It's a big motherfucking deal. That's how I feel. I fuck with OGs. Those are the main ones I watch.
that young lady who
Whenever
wanted
they
us
go
to go
live,
live.
it's a big motherfucking deal. I don't give a damn who you are. OGs is a big motherfucking deal to me. Period.
Like the young lady who wanted all of us to go on a panel somewhere and talk. Talk about what though? What did she want to talk about? I'm no longer in an argumentative state with anyone. I'm no longer in anger with anyone. So why would she want the old beefing sector back? Did she not understand we have elevated and we have moved on? Even though she may not be a bad person, I'm not saying she's a bad person. What's her name? Trinacious? Trinacious, never again. The old is with the old and the new is with the new. I go on platforms where I want to go on platforms. I engage when I choose to engage. This is my first time engaging in a while.
so
After
Quani
leaving,
Quani and Heidi, I have a question for the both of y'all.
yes, sir.
Being that y'all both consider yourself old beef sector, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once and for all, stand on it. And I mean stand on this. Do you feel like the new beef sector are crybabies and they always looking for a fucking lifeline?
I
Or
don't watch.
do they handle their shit in the
How
old
about
beef
I don't
sector
watch?
faction?
I don't watch. I don't watch. I'm still watching the OGs.
Okay, so
I don't
you
know.
feel like
I don't know.
the new beef sector is not old beef sector at all.
I don't
Two
watch.
different things.
I don't watch. Who I watch within the beeping sector, the OGs, will be every now and again when Sir King go live, because Sir King don't really go live. I
Okay,
watch Heidi when
so
Heidi go live, but
I'm
some what
asking y'all
Heidi
this.
doing, it's not what I know. I go over there
Quantity.
and watch Olivia the Oracle and Jay Wilson. And every now and again, I tip over there with Timothy. Every now and again, I may tip over there with it's who else? Hmm.
Tracy.
And Tracy sometimes it depends on what's going on.
Yeah,
But
Well, I
Tracy
Tracy
watch
do.
is kind
Tracy all
of
the time.
but Tracy is kind of attached with
Yeah,
Lemon.
she
So
do.
I don't
But
quite
Tracy is an
understand all of that.
OG though. But she's an
Yeah, she is, but
OG. She
but
just mingling.
but
You know,
no,
Tracy
Tracy
likes
didn't.
to mingle.
No,
Tracy
Tracy didn't
not
done
really a
something totally
OG.
She's
different. She didn't
mingling right
change up her
now.
point
Not
of view
OG.
too. And
But she's still an
Tracy
OG
Yeah.
getting
though.
money too. Tracy getting money, and I get it. People are getting
Tracy know
money,
how
and they're
to
not doing what they're doing.
Tracy is reinventing herself. She knows how to
Yes, she
No,
for
reinvented
Tracy.
herself, and
entertainment. She's reinventing herself.
and that's why
She
I
stays
backed her.
relevant. But
But
you
Tracy
that's
do
why
got
I
to
anything
got
admit,
for
away.
views. Tracy
Tracy
do
stays
anything for
relevant.
views.
And
Tracy is
that's
a
why
big
I
dog.
backed the fuck
Tracy is a
up, and
big
that's
dog.
why I backed the
She
fuck up.
stays relevant.
Reinventing,
Like
I
with
get it.
me, I might go different places. I'm a mass appeal person. I love to mingle with different people. And so Tracy is one of those
Honey,
people. She
I
is
adore
very
you, but
relevant in the beef
I
sector.
adore you, and I watch like
Well,
I'm
my thing
supposed to
is, I
watch,
can lose my
and then you're
relevance
clicking
in
me.
the beef sector
You
because
don't
I'm
lose
gone
your
for so
relevance, sir, and
long.
you
But
choose to
Tracy
Tracy
is
believe
not
that.
a
mingles.
OG.
She never
Tracy
loses
is
her,
not
her
a OG.
relevance.
Tracy is not a OG. Nah,
Tracy is an
I
OG.
She is OG.
fuck no.
Yes, she is.
Tracy is a big
No.
dog.
Tracy is
She an
OG.
OG.
She is OG.
Tracy don't even carry herself like the OGs of the beef
She an
sector.
OG.
Real
She don't
shit.
care.
I
She
don't
don't take
think
Real
none of
care.
the
shit.
OGs carry themselves like
What's the carry
OG.
with OG?
But to answer your question, no, I don't think that OGs are crybabies. I think that OGs put in so much motherfucking work that it's
We
time
built
for
it.
the OGs to
We
sit
built it.
back.
No,
We
it's the
do our
thing is we built
commentary
it.
when we want to. We just kind of we letting y'all entertain us now. We was the entertainment. We had to go down to the police station. We had to deal with VS crazy ass. We went through a lot of motherfucking shit. So
We did.
y'all go have fun and entertain us for 5, 6, 7 fucking years. Y'all go to let CPS come to your house. Let motherfuckers get you fired.
Fired from a
And we
job.
gonna sit back and every once in a
And then when
while
they said,
we'll come
you
out
got
here
fired,
and give
you
our
got fired.
wisdom. We'll give
When I,
our wisdom every once in. That's what the OGs do. We come out, we give our wisdom, and we go back and we watch. Y'all go on to entertain youngsters. Have fun.
Oh
Have
yeah,
fun, bitch.
let me say one thing. VS Icon know who Mr. West is. That's how long
okay,
I've been watching the beef
and maybe
sector.
she should. And
I've
maybe
been
she
watching the
should.
beef sector for a while.
Yes,
That's why I
but
said
maybe
I
she
didn't
should,
consider
honey.
Tracy a OG.
But
That
maybe
was
she
it.
should.
Gotta consider Tracy an
And
OG because
I would even consider Susie as a OG.
she was in Jay Wilson's house.
Susie is baby,
I would
please.
consider her OG. She
It wouldn't be no
majority is
beef
left.
without Susie.
Majority
Like,
all
ain't
this crap
nobody gonna take
happened
that from
around
her.
her.
Is
And
we?
she
Is
was
we gonna take that?
the majority of all the crap that happened within the beefing
So
sector.
let
Right.
me
The
Reason why they keep
let me
sector
saying
say
his
is from
name is
hold
because
T.S.
of
on.
him.
Madison and
Hold
Kaya.
on.
But
Hold on.
Susie is
Y'all
definitely
getting
the
the OG
beef.
Yes.
y'all getting the
She's
OG
definitely
title.
the beef of
Hold
the
on.
sector.
Y'all getting
Come
the
on now.
OG title. Y'all getting the OG title wrong. When you say OG, OG means you can stand on your own.
Own
Meaning
gangster.
you don't
On
have
your own
to
gangster.
Now,
meaning you
On
don't
your own
yeah,
hold
gangster.
that
on.
too. But it's
Hold
Your
also
own
on.
like
gangster.
a Godfather clock. It's
Nope.
like it's
Heidi.
like you was there the longest. Who came first?
Heidi,
Like,
that's not an OG. That's called what
no,
a
dog. You
fucking
can't
what
take
is
a
it
young
called?
motherfucker
Somebody who
and
been
put him
around for a
against an
long
older
time.
motherfucker, and then say,
All of
"Well,
us
you
have been
can't be
here.
no OG no more because you didn't stand on it and you old." No, that don't mean he ain't no OG. Maybe the motherfucker don't want to stand on shit, but you can't take away the history of somebody when you don't bring up everybody, all the players. Your story becomes a lie. Motherfuckers be trying
I
to
don't
black
understand why
people
everybody
out.
upset.
Motherfuckers like who they like, don't like who they like.
I don't
Popularity
understand why everybody
contest.
upset.
But anytime you
If
leave out
Susan don't
any
like me,
player,
it said
your
I'm not an
story
OG,
becomes a lie. It's a lie. If you don't talk
but
about everybody that
I
was
ain't
there,
contrary.
you a motherfucking lie. Period.
I
You
just
gotta
enjoy
Anyway,
talk
listening to
about
these people say,
everybody. Or don't or
that's
bitch, you
cool.
gotta
That's
say,
cool.
this is my opinion. This is coming from my point of view. You can't say that your shit is factual because you're not bringing up all the
yeah,
players. point blank and
OG
period.
is
And it's
OG
all
chat.
because it's a lot of hate in the
We
beef
were all
sector.
Right,
here
Kwani?
before there was an OG. We were all here before all this mayhem happened, and
Right,
there was no title to it. That's what I'm not quite understanding. Everybody's so upset about who is this and who's that.
right.
Claim
But
who
see,
you
my
claiming.
thing is, y'all getting it wrong because when I knew VS, like
Okay,
when I
so why
first
are you
got,
getting it wrong? If
hold
you
on,
were
Kwani,
here?
Kwani,
Yes,
hold up.
sir.
I was,
Yes.
bro. I was watching from the bushes when VS
Don't call
first.
me bro. I don't like that. I'm a
No, I'm
woman.
not calling you, bro. That's my vernacular. That's how I talk.
Okay, well, I don't like it. You don't call your
Okay.
mama bro, do you? Call your
No,
mama bro?
I'm not
But
calling
don't
you,
call me
bro. I'm not
bro,
calling
okay?
you, bro. I'm. Oh my
Let's
God,
get it
Kwani,
together.
Kwani, bro. Come
No,
on.
do
I
not
mean, look, I ain't
dishonor
even
me
mean
by
to say
calling me
it. I ain't
bro.
mean to say it. Look, long story short, when VS first kicked it off, right? This way back when. I'm talking about when we
Mhm.
first had found out about her in the sector I was in, which was Mo 3. This was way back 2016,
Okay, well, you
20
found her when in your mother
2016,
research,
2016, 2017, right? When we
and she
first
was
had
where?
we this
Women
when
when?
beef sec this 2016, 2017, Mo 3 sector. We first found out about VS, all the shit that was with her, and then that's when we started finding out about other people, right?
She was not. Oh
But
no, that's not
no, that's
true.
not
That's not
correct.
true.
I
That's
might
not
have my
true.
years wrong, but damn it,
Your
long
years
story
are all
short.
wrong, honey. Get off that
Yeah,
weed.
let it go,
Oh
Get
my
off
dog.
that
Let it
God,
get
go.
off that
Jesus,
Let it
KT.
Jesus,
go.
Okay,
Jesus,
too. Who
Jesus,
you talking
Jesus,
about,
calm
child?
down.
What?
Just say
VS,
your definition of an OG is different than how
Give
long
us your
somebody been
definition.
there.
right?
Because baby,
Definition.
I'm
that ain't
getting
it.
to
That ain't
that.
it.
Damn, can I get to
Put
it?
down the marijuana today and synthetic fibers of it all, child. Now,
All
come on
right,
now.
cool, cool, cool,
But you
cool.
calling
Look,
me bro, and I am a woman
all right,
through
Kwani,
and
God
through.
damn, you be saying the same thing. I got it. Look,
Lying.
at the
Why
end of the
you
day, when we
always
first found out
lying?
about VS, was when she went into the whole restaurant, all that dumbass shit happened, right? We was in the Mo
Okay,
3 sector.
they went at 2016.
Right. I don't know what year it was, but I say that to say this. When we watched from the outside, the people that I was with, we saw it as, hey, these motherfuckers, they standing on business. They don't give a fuck about what they say. They don't give a fuck about doxing, none of that type shit. To us, it was some shit like, hey, they on some real sector shit, right? To
Okay.
see it from then to now, it is not the same.
Okay,
Now,
but we're not here anymore. So what's your problem? Now,
man,
what's your business
damn,
then?
Kwani, you don't listen. Listen
No, I am
first.
listening.
The
Okay,
reason I'm the reason
we're not, but I'm not here
fuck
anymore. And neither is Heidi. Heidi dipped
Kwani.
Tracy
in and dipped out, but I'm
Tracy
not here
is the
anymore.
first person that hung out with Mo
I
3.
didn't finish
Tracy
my
used to
point.
mingle with the Mo 3 sector. When VS came back from her 3-year ban and she saw what Tracy was doing, she started following Tracy to the Mo 3. And then VS went on and became like a parasite, like a virus, and she got off in there and did what she do. But she was not, Tracy was the first one to go over to Mo 3 from the beef sector. And that's just facts. I
Right.
digress.
And my thing is when you say OG is not about what you did, it's about standing on business. Which is that's
No,
why
it's
we
about how long you've
We
been
all stood on
here.
business over here.
We all,
We
yeah.
all stood on business.
everybody
But
Now,
don't
we,
why
stand on
are you
business for the
talking
beef
we're
about
sector.
us
talking
when
That's
you weren't
cap.
about,
here?
That's cap.
yeah, how
As
That's
long
cap.
you've
outside
been. We're
looking
talking about
in,
the
don't mean nothing
natives.
to us.
We're talking about the natives of the beef sector. The natives. Okay.
Who is this gentleman?
Right.
Now
Now
I'm
you
being
nah nah
nice.
you
I'm
right.
being
How
nice.
You right
long?
about that, Heidi. I'll give
We
you
talk
that.
Who
about
is this nice
longevity
decay?
in this
Right.
motherfucker.
Decay don't know what we talking about, child.
It's plenty of people
He
that
don't
couldn't
he
stand
don't
on
even
business,
understand
but
years.
CPS was at their front door. They went through
Come
hell
on
on the
now.
beef sector.
He don't even understand what
Let's
you
shout
talking
out
about,
to
child.
Miss Myrtle. Let's not start bringing up people that really was affected by the beef sector
Well,
back in the
I'm not
day.
looking at the chat, so I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
it
But
was a lot.
Mr. K wasn't here, so why is he talking?
Right.
Do not
Kwani.
talk about us if you were not here,
Ooh,
Kwani,
Lord.
and
bruh,
you were not
god
participating in
damn.
any of it.
What? Look, I spoke on what the fuck I spoke on, what I saw.
Okay,
You
why are
god
you cursing
damn,
at
bro.
me? And I'm not utilizing any.
Cause you be going a million miles a minute,
I'm
like on
not
some
utilizing
Tourette's
any of
type
that
shit.
of that verbiage to you. I'm treating you like a king, and you gonna treat me like I'm a pauper. Wait a minute, wouldn't that? Because you know, if you've been here
What the
long
hell
enough,
are you
you would know
talking
I can
about?
drag you for filth.
What the hell are you talking about?
Don't
A pauper?
do not
What?
utilize bad language towards me.
I don't. You be talking crazy as hell. I'm sorry, but damn.
I'm not talking to you with bad language. So back up, honey child. Back up now.
To be honest, I'm confused as hell. That's why I be cussing. Like, I don't. The shit
How
be
are you
everywhere.
confused about me?
I don't,
I
bro.
have
Because
not
one
said
minute it be
anything.
like you be
I have not said anything derogatory about you because I don't know who you are.
right. I don't even know what the hell is going on. That's why I said I explained what I was saying through VS.
Okay, well, I
VS
don't
was who I.
agree. And I don't agree. I don't agree.
All right. Well, thank you, Kwani. What the fuck?
Okay, and thank you, whoever you are.
Okay, thanks.
And you welcome.
Fuck.
Yeah, we gonna this man crazy too, isn't it? How you gonna call me crazy in my shit, in my sector? Back up, honey.
You just
Go
said
try to
that
tell,
it's. You just
go
said
try to
that
tell
on
us.
B sector
Go
is
try to
not
tell us who we
We
are.
on B sector.
live. We live, child. We live, child. We live. We live. Tracy's Pieces. Tracy's Pieces. We live, child. They mad, child. Why they mad, child? Okay. Woo! We live. We live, child. We live, child. We live. We live. Tracy's Pieces. Tracy's Pieces. We live, child. They mad, child. Why they mad, child? Okay. Woo! Woo!
Beeping sector. I'm not in no Mo 3 sector having no town hall meeting.
Bro,
I'm not over
you
no.
literally just said new B sector
I'm
and
not
old
in
B
all these
sector two
other
different
sectors doing
things.
that mess.
You
Oh
literally
my
just said old B
god.
sector and new B sector two different things, and
Okay,
then just
they
said it's
are
B
two different
sector.
things. They are.
Okay, ma'am. All right.
They
Oh my
are.
god.
Now, ma'am, you are. Now, bye. Because I don't quite understand why you even here in the first place.
Because I'm
Now,
up here
I let you
speaking. I'm
live.
up here
I let
speaking
you
an open
live.
opinion. That's what we
I
do
let you live,
on
and you call me
YouTube.
bro. Then I start calling you something else. You be mad.
I
Oh
wouldn't
And
lord.
I
care.
don't even go on there to call
You
you
got
something else
freedom
because
of speech. Say
I
whatever you want
could.
to say.
I know freedom of speech is prevalent, but I'm not going to turn this man channel down because it's not your channel.
I
Now
never said
back
it was
up.
mine. Are you nuts?
Now, like your mama.
Right, my mama nuts. Okay, well, actually, I don't have a mother, so that's what's up.
Well,
Oh
I'm sorry for
lord.
that, and I'm sorry for that.
Right, like you. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. You be on
Hello.
some other shit.
Hello.
Hello to the panel. Mr. West, what you not gonna do is disrespect Quani.
Lord, here
My
go room
God,
shaker,
today.
man. Room
What's
shaker.
up, Quani?
Room shaker.
The one and
Hi, baby
only.
doll. Love you.
Hey,
Let's
Heidi.
shake it, and
Hey,
make it,
room
and
shaker.
bake it.
Now, room shaker, tell me if I'm wrong. The OG title. I said VS is an OG because when we was in Mo 3 set, she came over there, did that shit at that
Didn't I
restaurant.
say she was? I said that Susie was a
No,
We
I'm
OG.
saying
said she, yeah, we said
I
she
said
no,
was.
no,
she
no.
was. Did you
Oh
not
my
hear that?
God.
Like,
I'm saying
yeah.
VS was an OG, but other people were not to us. VS was the one who cracked it off for me when I was
No,
a
The
dog,
one.
you
baby.
was talking about
Let's
But
you
do
be.
we
was
not
talking about
understand what I said?
only OGs stand on business, and we were talking about how long the person been on the sector. Don't start changing the narrative and shit. Like,
Yes,
stay on
exactly.
topic.
Right, but
Nobody did say that VS wasn't no OG.
longevity is
We
not
do
like
things differently over here compared to what you do over there. And you need to hush your mouth. Well, you
oh
don't
my
know.
God,
Quani.
Hush.
ma'am.
Quani,
Everybody
I
has been
came up here to.
terrorized by VS. So we already know. Everybody has been terrorized by VS. So
Yeah,
that's
they
no
all, she
secret. So stay
didn't
on topic.
call ain't tail.
Salute to
Quani,
big
I
That's
came
VS.
up here to show
and
love to
phone number
you.
right there.
I came up here to show love to you. I want to say
I
I'm a
love you,
victim
girl.
of Jwilson because he made me look at a shitty child, and I was very appalled, and I was eating at the time.
I mean,
Like
what?
Tommy and Castro went too far with that.
You gonna back that up
Go
because I can't
ahead.
hear it. I didn't hear it again. Now, when that room shake,
I am a
shake it.
victim of Jwilson because I was showing him support, and he made me see a shitty child.
What child? What? Why?
Yes.
Tommy, Tommy used it on a towel and took a picture and sent it to Jwilson, and the audience paid $75 to see it.
Oh
Mm.
my God! Today.
A boo boo towel. And that was his
That's
Right.
first.
fucking
Well, we didn't know about.
disgusting.
Well, see, now see, that's something new to me. See how that works?
And that's
Ew.
his
Something new
first
to me.
short.
He wish he could
Quantity.
boo boo on a towel.
And Quantity,
Yes, yes,
Quantity,
okay.
that's his first short ever. A boo boo towel.
Well, Sir King,
And this
I
supposed to
was
be a
unaware of it.
professional.
Sir King, Sir King, you have to understand. I was unaware of it.
Well,
I
what
was
you gotta say
unaware of it.
now? What
Damn,
you got
that's
to say,
how B
Miss
I
sect.
have no
Brown?
That's how
words.
the B
I have no
sector get
words.
down.
I have
Wow.
no words until I see it. And I love me some room shaker,
Well,
but I
go take a
still need
look.
to see it for myself. I still need to see it for myself.
And Mr. West don't understand y'all dynamic because Mr. West is not part of the Mo3 sector. He came after the fact and he's just a follower, never go home. He's
My
actually
God,
from
today.
the traveling
Room
sector.
shaker, you a fucking lie. I'm part of the Mo 3 sector. I was never part
The
of no
what
damn
sector?
travel sector. That's the
What
shit I
The
grew up
sector?
traveling
fucking with.
sector.
What's a
Nigga, I
traveling sector?
started in
Traveling
Mo 3,
anywhere and
fool.
Them
everywhere?
people, yeah, them people that go to cities and states and countries to go find them little house that appetize kids.
My
Now
God,
see
today
now
with
you now
children, with
you now
children,
that
with
don't put no jacket,
the
don't
ages,
put no jacket on
the
my back.
ages.
That's cap. Cause now that's taking it a little too far. Mind your words.
This is focused on Jay
Give to
Wilson.
the
Don't
ages,
bring it
give to
over
the
here.
ages of
Don't
children.
put
Because
no
see,
jacket on my
the
back. That's
teen is
not
still
true.
at 19. Teen is still at 19. Come on, give me more. Wouldn't that?
Right. Don't
Why
put
she
no
mad at
jacket
me?
on
Because
my
I don't even understand, brother.
don't put
I
no
don't like
jacket
you
on my
update.
back that I don't know shit about what you talking about. I
Wow.
don't know nothing about no
Come
damn
on now.
minors, none of that shit. You got the wrong nigga.
Honey, let me be honest, because I knew when Sir King put out
Hey,
that little old platform over there, he was gonna get all types of things. I knew it.
mic check, mic
Right. But
check.
And I knew
if
that
you
Hold
ain't
on,
got
so
everybody
if you
wasn't
ain't
gonna
got
someone,
no
come over there.
proof,
hold on,
if
so
you ain't got no
someone has
proof, don't put
joined the
no jacket like
live.
that on nobody back.
Is my
Cause
mic
that's some
okay?
crazy
Hold
shit.
on, someone
Yes,
has
I hear
joined
you
us.
loud and clear, Cooling.
Okay, salute to
Someone
Well,
the
has joined us.
cooling,
panel.
my boy
And I
today.
just,
Cooling,
Is that
my boy.
cooling?
yes, Quana, you
Is
sound
that
really, really
cooling?
Is
good.
that
I'm glad you're
cooling?
well.
Oh my
And
goodness, girl. Cool us down. Cool us
salute to
down.
Cooling
you.
is
Give us
And
ice. Give us ice. Give us ice.
cooling.
I gave Sir Kings a little
So
eyes in the
cooling
back
is
chat.
free?
But
Cooling you
listen, I
free?
came up
You
here to
mean you
pick.
live and free? Baby,
I
you
know,
know you
right?
stay
But
locked
listen, I
up,
came
honey.
up
You
here to
stay
piggyback off
locked
of
up.
Room Shaker. I didn't want to tear up Sir King's panel or anything like that. But she's right. West is not from the Mo3 sector. He's definitely from the travel sector with Mayor playing with little
Oh my
boys. At the end
God.
of the
Oh
Okay.
no,
day,
we can't talk
he
about that.
cannot speak for the Mo3
Bro,
sector.
this
But I'm gonna
bitch.
go ahead and get down because Mr. West is
Cooling.
trying to
Did
bother your
you
bitch ass over
cooling? Do
here.
you
You
still
hoe
sell
ass
Mary
fuck
Kay?
nigga. You
You
need to
still
mind
still
your
sell
business,
Mary
bitch
Kay?
ass nigga. That's what you need to do.
Oh
You still
Lord.
sell Mary Kay, broke
We
bitch?
don't want all that attachment, child. What's going on with that?
Hey, hey, y'all know cooling.
Are
She
you
came up
traveling
here for
around?
your ass.
Who you
That's cause
traveling around
look,
meeting,
look,
child?
Sir
She came up
King.
here and snatched your
Who
ass
you
up,
No,
traveling
real
she
around to
no,
quick.
she
meet, honey?
actually
What
calm
is
down.
going on
She didn't
there?
snatch nothing because cooling the same woman that hit my DM and was trying to talk to me.
My God,
So let's
today.
not get it
Honey, you
fucked up. Let's not get it fucked up.
My coochie comes out late at night, night out, night out, night out, a night out.
All right, let's
are you
keep
a
the
traveling
All
king?
right. Keep that shit professional because
Oh
cooling
let's
hit
my
my
God,
DM.
let's
honey, it's
uh,
professional. You got
Uh-huh.
professionalism in it. It's not about keeping it
oh,
professional. It's
Cooling,
professionalism within it.
cooling, you still selling Mary Kay and on stamps. So
My
calm down
goodness.
with it, baby.
Why you mad at me? Why get mad?
Y'all doing too much.
Sir
Y'all.
King,
The focus
I
is
want to
Jay
say thank you.
Wilson. The focus is Jay Wilson, not Mary
Sir
Kay.
King,
Stamps,
I
all
want to say
that.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I went too far. I went too far.
Mhm.
Sir King, I went too far. I tried to hold it on my profanity because you know what I can give. Now you go
Mhm.
back and watch your whole entire video. You go say, "Oh my God, quantity did change." Sir King, thank you for having me here.
It's been a pleasure, Kwani. I'm glad to know you're well.
Quanta,
I
you leaving
truly
Hold up,
Queen?
appreciate.
Quantity, before you
Yes,
go. It's nice to hear your voice. I haven't heard it since the pandemic.
Heidi, I love you,
I love you, Quanta. I enjoyed you,
my
Quanta.
Heidi. Heidi,
Huh?
don't you ever think, girl? I don't give a damn what I put on YouTube. I can be crazy all day, but I love Miss Heidi.
I love you
Girl,
Nice
I
hearing
too.
your
love
voice
you.
again, Quantity.
And I know how
Sir
you
King,
feel, and I love you, Quanta. And I think I'm gonna exit. I think the queens are gonna exit the building together.
All right,
okay,
y'all.
Heidi Fly,
Have a
Sir
All right,
good
bye,
King.
night.
But
guys.
I want to say,
Heidi
but
Fly,
I gotta bless
pleasure
my
to
Sir
talk
King.
to
That
you.
I
was
gotta bless my
Tyler.
Sir King. I gotta bless my Sir King. Sir
Thank you, Heidi.
King, Sir
Yes.
King. You push me to say, I can, Sir King, I've always gave you the blessing and said, move forward. You told me, you better than this. Kwani, I can't do this no more. Sir King, thank you. You hear me?
You're welcome.
Thank you. I love you, honey.
Love
Damn.
you
You
It's nice,
too,
understand that?
nice to
Kwani.
hear your voice
I
again,
love you,
Quan.
babe.
Salute.
Everybody, salute to all of you, even the K, who probably mad at me. He don't need to be mad, baby.
Quana, you my
Well,
dog.
this
I
is
ain't
you
mad at
two.
you.
Don't call me a dog either.
I said you my dog, not you a
I don't
dog.
like that. No, I don't like that. Call me a woman. Just
Right, I know
say,
you a
I
woman.
like you. Just say, you like me.
That's the
Why you
same
put that?
thing.
Don't put that attachment to me.
Huh?
Wherever you were raised, you don't understand or respect women. Would you call your
I
mama that?
do.
No. Would you say to your mama, you my dog?
Quani, I just
And
told
maybe,
you I
and
don't
maybe
have a
you would
mama.
say that to your mama. No, I don't like it.
Quani, I don't have a mama. You keep saying to your mama. I done say it more than once. I don't
You
have
don't
a
have a
mama.
mother. You have a
I
mother.
do not.
How would you
Seriously.
birth?
Quani, I've never met my mother. That's what I'm saying. You keep saying your mother, and I done said
Okay.
it more than
So
once.
you were raised. You were raised where?
I was adopted, like foster care. I
Okay.
never, right,
And the person who adopted you, you never
right.
saw her as relevance.
I Yeah, it wasn't. That's something that I don't even go into stuff like that. But yeah, I don't. It's not that.
So you see, I would say females. I'm not gonna say women, because all of us that are birthed as females do not become women. And what you said to me, that hurts my feelings.
Wait, what did I say to you? I'm confused.
What
Call me a
the
dog.
I ain't call you a
girl?
dog.
Girl.
Yeah, hurt my feelings.
Girl.
I didn't call
No,
her a dog.
dog.
Kwani, I know you
Yeah,
playing, right?
Jesus on the main line. Yeah.
I know you playing, Kwani.
No, I'm not.
I know. I know.
That's my feelings.
Girl.
I'm changed the way I am. Don't call me no damn girl. So King.
Damn, now you on Sir King ass?
Call me a girl.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got tears. Should I say I got tears? You were wrong for that.
What in the hell? Kwani.
Motherfucker's late. And I want to go to bed. Really now? That's wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. What now? So I'm supposed to leave her strong? Really? Bashed in? Really? It's you two. Really? Why y'all solid now?
You're not a dog, Quana. You're a survivor. You are
What's
a.
about? I see what Sir King doing. But a survivor of what?
Kwani, you ain't gonna put us in a bad mood now, girl.
Put you in a bad mood. You not in no bad mood.
You all on this somber tip now, crying because
Yeah, because
somebody
I
sit
find
up
it
here.
rude. I find it rude and ridiculous. Why are you
I
in a
think
somber mood?
But don't you say we're different? We're not the same. His
We're
vernacular is
not
not
the
going to be
same. We're
right.
not the same.
So his vernacular is not going to be the same. It just
I
is
don't like the
what.
vernacular that he gave to me if I don't know him. He was rude. He was rude. Did I get on this panel and do anybody wrong?
Hey, Quana, you see the back chat?
I'm not looking at the back chat. I could care less about the back chat.
Nah, look at what the
I don't look at the
motherfucker
back
just
chat.
said in
I
the
don't.
back
When I
chat.
get on a panel, I don't look at nothing.
Sir King, you see that? That's fucking nuts.
I'm like
I don't
Stevie
get on the
Wonder.
back chat and look at the back chat. I don't think they understand the beefing sector at all. because I don't read what's going on inside of the chat or in the back chat. Because I'm an OG, a different breed of bitch.
Hey, Princess Sheba, just give me a couple minutes. I'm waiting for Quantity to do her thing, and I got you. I'm gonna give you all the fucking
What I
Do
liked
my
about
thing
you,
about what? Do my thing
what I
about
liked
what?
about you, Kwani, is that you always give a little bit of wisdom. You've always been controversial, but you always gave a slice of wisdom to people that were listening. You utilize your voice and
Mm-hmm.
what you've learned in life to drop, a few gems of wisdom. That's what I always
Mm-hmm.
like.
Well, thank you for that.
And
You
I
didn't
know
say
you.
anything. You didn't say anything derogatory about me.
No, this is Urban. This isn't Mr. West. This is Urban Critic.
I'm saying what I'm saying to you. You as Urban did not speak anything derogatory about me.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to. That's what I'm
Here,
trying to do.
Quantity. I didn't either.
Trying to mediate. I know you prefer to be called Queen.
No, I don't. I don't deserve to be called queen at all times when I'm not queen or acting queenly.
Yeah, you can curse. You can curse people out.
Yeah, I sure can.
About 2.5 seconds.
Hmm.
So, but I've
But I
always
haven't I cursed
appreciated
out
the
anybody on
gems of
the
wisdom
platform
that
at
you
all.
drop. I've always appreciated the gems of wisdom that you drop.
But I have not said anything derogatory about anyone at all. I've allowed everyone to speak their truth and their verbiage. But to be dishonored is wrong. And this is
It's
why nobody listened to you.
it's
Because
no
this is what you
honor.
do.
It's no honor among thieves.
It sure isn't. And you a thief sitting here in the panel, sitting here on the panel and sitting in an element of something, not even dealing with you.
Okay, Quani. Ooh, ooh.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. You got the K right there. I'm cool too. And cool with you.
Yam yam.
What the yam yam mean? What's that
Okay,
mean?
Mr. K, I'm gonna have to ask you to go because
What's that mean?
I know where this can go, so I'm gonna let him go. So
What does
thank
that
you, Mr.
mean, Chair?
I don't
I don't know what
know.
that means.
I
He's
may,
sucking pussy.
I don't know.
He's sucking dick somewhere. I don't know what that
Maybe
means.
maybe he finna went
Is he
over to
sucking
the
dick up the ass? Is that what
maybe
mean yam yam mean?
I don't know.
Last I
Maybe
checked, that means some
no.
nigga sucking some asshole
I don't
and
know.
getting dick up the ass. Last
Oh,
I checked.
Lord.
Let's lead back to the
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus.
That old Quani was coming out.
Oh
He was
my
coming out.
God. Lord have mercy.
that old Quani took about 2 seconds to come out.
Oh, now who is this? Hold on, y'all. Somebody now coming up in the back. I don't know oh Lord, I think it's a nerdy person, child. Hold on one second. Who is this?
I don't give a fuck about what Sir King has to talk about. I don't give a fuck about.
Oh, Lord. I'm not letting you up. Thank you, child. Come another time, child. Urban, anything you want to say? Child.
It was nice to hear Kwani's voice. It was nice to share the panel with Heidi. I've always had respect for her grind, because she's been an entrepreneur most of her life, and it was
Mhm.
nice to hear, an OG, B sector OG, kind of reflect back on her journey. And a lot of these OGs, man, have been through a lot. Like I
Mhm.
said before, the B sector is like a dysfunctional family. We're talking pre-pandemic, before the pandemic. The
Right.
original B sector. It's a family. It's always been a family. So there's a lot of history there. A lot of history there. And it's unique. I don't think there's another space even remotely similar to, the B sector, especially with the content creators that have a background in entertainment, and came on here genuinely wanting to entertain people.
Right. I agree.
So I give them all props for that. But thanks for having me up, Sir King. It was a pleasure.
Sure
This was a good
thing.
live, and thanks for drawing attention to this.
Sure thing. Thank you for your patience dealing with all the personalities. I know it's different.
No problem, man. Salute, and I'll
Salute to
check
you.
you. All right,
Hey,
check.
I did leave a message on one of your videos on your think it was on your wall. So, but I don't know if you got the notification. But
Okay, no, I wasn't aware. It was a while ago.
no, it was within the last week or so.
Okay, I'll check
Yeah.
it out.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Avatar Nation, and I'll see you next time, Sir King.
Likewise, be safe out there, Urban.
All right,
Take
big
care.
man. Ciao.
Take care. Ciao. Okay. Thank you to everybody who hit the stage. Thank you to Jay Dunn. Thank you to Binary. Thank you to Urban. Thank you to Heidi. Thank you to Timothy Blaine, Rule Shaker, Coolin. I know I may have missed somebody. And what's his name? Binary. Okay. Look, y'all. The focus was on Jwilson. A lot of people got to understand. This was really on for 3 hours. The most I can talk about Jwilson is for a damn hour. He's not that important. He's not that relevant, and I'm not going to give him that much attention. So I let hours 2 and 3 go on for Beef Sector Entertainment. We had Heidi hit the link. She dropped a couple of gems. Queen Kwani, we got a update on her situation, so that was great. Okay, so this is at the end of the day, this is an entertainment application. I achieved 2 goals in one. I was able to provide entertainment for the people, but I was also able to call out Jwilson for his fuck shit. Okay, I stood by what I wanted to do, and hopefully he got the message. Stop playing with God and stop looking down on people. You got like, if that's true, they said the man that tore up his damn application, and I was there. He was sitting up there. Well, I was there listening to Jay Wilson sit up there dogging Castro out about, oh, I don't know why the other 5 reasons you got denied for food stamps. I'm like, yo, what's that? Anybody that could put food in their refrigerator and cook a warm meal should be grateful because they won the lottery of life. So to sit up there and knock somebody who's struggling to eat is crazy. It's crazy. You don't know if your house is going to be sitting up there and get taken from you. And you be like, well, I got equity in my home. I got equity in my home. I can go buy another home. You don't know that. Shit, it looks like you didn't use up all the equity, but little do we know. So I wanted to drive home that point. I really did. And I felt I did. That, yo, that shit's wrong. You're mixing the Lord with demonic energy of mocking and making people feel bad. And this whole thing of, oh, you let 2 adults know. I thought that whole thing with Castro and Tommy was, if it was a play, it was a play gone wrong. And his antagonist, and then let's talk about the whole thing about Tommy. Tommy looks up to Jay Wilson because his father's a pastor. But obviously his father don't have the professional or whatever academic accomplishments that Jay Wilson has. That's why he's gravitated away. And I'm sure I can guarantee you there's some behind the scenes communication via email or whatever that's going on that's got things playing out the way that they do now. So we don't know what else was included with galvanize that situation, but his influence is apparent. Okay. All right. So that's what I want to say. Obviously, he was intrigued. Now he wants to sit up there and knock Ness for worried about when she had her live going on, worried about what was going on with Pizarro live when she had the Halloween thing. He was over there doing a live, worried about what we got going on over there. All I'm saying, be mindful of the words you speak. Looking at my research that I was doing today with the videos of where he is now, like somebody said, he has experienced some church hurt, and it seems like he's getting progressively worse. For real. Right? It seems like this application has ruined him, but this is an application that's also feeding him. But it's quite the conundrum to be in. But at the end of the day, stop playing with God. If he wasn't playing with God, there would be no town hall meeting involving or talking about Jwilson. And that's on period, and that's on 100. And this is a platform for people to express their grievances and their gripes. Did I expect everybody to hit the link? Hell no. Why I let Jay Dunn stay up? Because she was the first one to hit the link. As a content creator, you gotta respect that. I know y'all find her annoying. I know she do some controlling ass shit, but she did hit the link. Okay, and I gotta give props at the end of the day for that. Okay, so I have to. I mean, a lot of y'all don't like Jay Dunn, and I know she got some ways about her, but like I said, I'm loyal and I'm truthful at the end of the day. So right, okay. So I appreciate that. Just like I appreciate Heidi coming and hitting the link and talking, as well as Tim Blaine talking and giving us some jewels, as well as Kwani. So hopefully y'all been thoroughly entertained, and I got my point driven. And like, let me just stress that one more time. This will only been a one, or at least a 1 hour and 30-minute live if we focused on Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson's not that important. Like I said, I got my goal accomplished, and we were able to provide some people some entertainment in the process. Even ZT hit the motherfucking link. Okay. With that being said, I'm out of here. Please feel free to hit the cash out, because this was some stressful ass shit. A lot of y'all don't understand. I'm managing back chat, and the people on the platform, and I'm sitting up here dealing with back end messages that I have to pay attention to, because they're giving me a heads up about shit. So, so yeah, it's a lot. But I appreciate y'all being here. Hopefully y'all were thoroughly entertained. Thumbs up the live before y'all leave. It said we had 1,300 people in the live. I don't know. I hope it was actually 1,300 people. I don't know, but still, it was great to see the number anyway. And there's 339 people still 3 hours later. So I appreciate y'all. And hopefully y'all learned something, and hopefully y'all got some beats at the history, okay? The 3x3 says Jay don't hit because she craves attention and not out of loyalty. But it don't matter to me. Nobody else hit the link and said, "Oh, Ness No Mess, thank you, Ness No Mess, for coming up too." Um, she didn't, at the end of the day, she didn't have to. I mean, if you in the content creator chair and you're trying to do a live like this, at the end of the day, you still gotta say, thank you for that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, was she disruptive? Yeah, you can say she was disruptive, but it is what it is. All right, so that's all I got to say. Thank y'all for being a wonderful audience. Um, and we'll see y'all soon. And like I said, hopefully the point was driven home. Thank you to my wonderful moderators as well. I know that wasn't an easy job to come in and see all that traffic and be able to moderate accordingly. But thank y'all for doing what y'all do. That's why I chose y'all, because y'all the best in the game. With that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. I'm able to be change you want to see in the world. And please, if you want to send a gesture, $sign Circle Crown. All right. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good start to the week. And remember to don't look at man as a god. Don't look at man as your spiritual guide or a path. Look up above and get in the Bible or whatever you worship, the Quran or whatever, to find the right way. Because man will lead you most of the times astray. All right, with that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. Have a good one. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.
Sir King.
Kansas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.
And let me say this last thing. Jay Wilson, I know you heard of the message. You get warning before destruction. I don't know if this live was put on my soul to do, to give you warning before destruction. And let me just say, I was sent something, and I'm glad I'm gonna share this tidbit since y'all stayed to the end. During my broadcast, I was sent something. Nothing personally invasive, nothing doxing, but it was quite revealing. And I held back on playing it because I don't feel it was appropriate to play. But I'm ending my life to say that maybe this was placed in my soul to give you warning before destruction. So maybe change your ways to some degree so that God doesn't have to bend your knee and make you bow and humble you like no other. Because like I said, I've only done for my 5 years on here. This is only the second live that I felt compelled to do. I mean, excuse me, my second town hall that I felt compelled to do. And those who know me know I only do town halls when it's really of urgency. So for that to be placed on my heart, may be a message to you to heed the warning before destruction comes. I don't wish no destruction on you at all. I've seen God's wrath, and that's the worst thing a man can ever experience. But when a man is making a mockery of God, he shall be judged the harshest. So be careful of who you use to make a coin, because at the end, God is going to have the last say. And we don't want him to put you on full display in front of all of man to see, you know? So instead of being arrogant and bold in your ways, reflect and see, yo, I might need to change my ways. And that's all I got to say. Good night, y'all.